Whoa, this place is filling up.
Filling up with ducks. So, time to get our
Oh
ducks in a
no.
row.
Oh no. Good morning, Canessa. Fancy seeing you here. You come here often?
Just a few times.
Canessa is we were pulling up to our Twitter space here, our X space. Sorry, Elon. I got an epiphany. I was like, we really should start making some Pengu content for both of our little pudgies since they're twins. There'll be like a action-packed twin Pengu anime where like our pudgies will just go out and save the world.
I love it. I feel like your pudgy probably works summers at, like, a local aquarium selling, like, Dippin' Dots or something.
He does.
Well, it could be, like, a pudgy equivalent, like Dippin' Dots, but, like, pudgy pods or something, and you, like, get
God.
little ice cream with little fish in it or
Yeah, I
something, I
was
don't
gonna
know.
say like dipping fish or something like that.
Mhm.
Dippin' dot fish.
Yeah, or like froyo, but, like, you get the fish and then you get the froyo over it. And then
Um,
my little girl probably doesn't have a job, so just comes to the aquarium to bug yours at work and God. This could go somewhere.
yes, I believe so. It's just now when you said that about your little Pengu, I was like I thought about M because M a couple weeks ago like said we were talking about something and she goes, "Hey, pretty privilege is a thing."
Oh
So
my gosh, that is
your Pengu your Pengu just has pretty privileges.
yeah, she just shows up. I don't know, her overalls aren't the most, like, cutest thing, but I loved the color. I don't know, it's just, like, real simple, clean colors. And back then, there was a grail for, like, 1 ETH, which I know that's a lot, but, like, now I think it'd be worth so much more. And it was just a super clean little, female pudgy. But then there was this phase right after where all all the girly pudgies were getting bought up by the guys because they were like, "Well, I don't have a girlfriend, but someday I hope to have a girlfriend, and then, like, we can be pudgies together." And then some people were buying them for their girlfriends, and some girls were buying them. So it is funny because to find a good, cute little girly Pengu, I don't know, like, I think it's kinda hard hard because a lot of them 'em, they're cute, and then they'll be holding, like, a cricket bat or
Sword,
something.
a
I
sword
don't
or
mind holding a
something.
sword, girls hold swords, but, like, maybe something's like a fish on their head or something, like, I don't know. For me, I was like, I want something I wanted something different, and I got this one.
Perfect, perfect. Blue on blue, your overalls match your bow. And I mean, just that comment about like pudgies and girls. There's a lot of girls that hold pudgies. I realized this.
Yeah. Yep, yep. I mean, I think I think girls like pudgies. So penguins, penguins.
Yes.
I think they like. I mean, the IP is cute. Come on, like if you're gonna go for a really nice, like a more, I don't know, like a blue chip NFT, and you're a chick. I mean, not saying the bored apes and mutants aren't pretty, but you're either priced out of the good ones, or I don't know. Like it's just to me, I'm like, I like the IP. I like cuteness of the pudgy. And to be honest, that's what's gonna make it successful in mainstream is that like people they're just cute. You know, bored apes are like kind of odd. Like, wait, what? Like, I don't know. Like the crypto crowd gets it,
You
but if you're
you
just
you
a
paid how much for this? What?
yeah, like if you're in crypto, you're like, oh, I'd give my left kidney for that maybe, but like if you're not, then you have to sell that image, and pudgies are just cute, so it's easier to sell cute than it is to sell. I don't know. I'm not saying it's hard to sell board apes. I have the entire collection right here in front of me on the shelf, like the plastic figurines. So
Mhm.
I'm so bad.
Uh, y yeah, yeah, I do. I mean, I agree with everything you just said. Definitely 100%, cute. It's definitely easier to sell, and I mean, I used to be a penguin at the raves, so I feel like I've finally found my home again. I used to be a different type of penguin, a more aggressive, penguin. Used used to
Penguin
be in the
Fight
Penguin
Club.
Fight Club. Yeah, you don't talk about Penguin Fight
We don't
Club.
talk about
That's
Fight Club, no, no. Sorry, you probably don't get the reference. I made a reference about Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno yesterday. The person didn't get it, so yeah. Well, we don't. I know, which is sad because I had such a good penguin with pink hair.
yes, yes. I'm over I was over here thinking of Taylor Swift.
I mean, we could like we can go Taylor Swift, but that was from Encanto. Like we don't talk about Bruno. I realized yesterday while I was mid convo that like people probably aren't watching as many Disney movies as I am, so the references just they don't hit.
I like Lion King.
Okay, but on the back to Pudgy Penguin, what about making a game inside Decentraland using our IP? As long as I mean, I guess as long as people like swear never to sell their IP. Because like, what happens if I sell my penguin? Can I no longer have my emotes?
Uh, so I was in a space earlier this week, and it's funny because they actually spoke about this. It was like it's usually like within the project's like terms of service. Like some projects, I don't know exactly for Pudgy, but like some projects have it so like if you made something from your IP, it's like it can exist, but you can no longer sell it, like sell more of it or create more of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and since I'm not selling it anyway, I'm just giving it away for free. That sounds like I can like a win-win. But I don't know about like
Most
a
definitely.
game, like creating it'd be cool. Like I always thought it'd be cool to have like a beast game or beast experience here in Decentraland, which we could do. I mean, geez, we could do a beast, Vipe, Woody, Pengu, Ape. I mean, clone, everything. Like we have so many IPs here. Like really, it's kind of sad we haven't.
Y- yeah, that's actually a pretty excellent idea. Wow, I can't believe it never came to mind before. Yeah, we are so many things here in Decentraland as like you mentioned, beasts, pangs, vipes. Like, how haven't one of us like created a game or an experience that kind of mixes all the IPs together? Like, the official teams are always just so busy, uh, being at each other's necks. Like, no, my NFT's better. No, mine. But like as community members of all those IPs, like that would be an excellent way to bring it all together on
Yeah,
Decentraland.
because think about, like, if let's say there was a let's say we made Ocean's 11 and there's 11 different characters from NFT projects like Vipe, a clone, a board ape, a pudgy, and then we do some kind of thing like a project, a show, or a game or something, and then we have a story like these characters have to come together, and they're like the mod squad. I don't know if you remember the mod squad. Probably not the first one, and probably not the second one, but they'll probably remake it soon, and then you can catch up. But like the mod squad, like the ugly group that like they're messy and they're crazy, but somehow they all fit together. Because then you could advertise like the the ape could be like, hey, look at this project on the ape, communities, and then like Vipes could, well, I guess we are the Vipe community. Anyway, clones could go to the clone community. This isn't going well. Pudgies could go to the pudgy community, and like each you, it would almost be like branches on a tree where all roads lead to Decentraland, and like each one could be promoted through their channels, and then they get into trouble, and like maybe sometimes some, like I don't know what characteristics there would be, but I imagine like the board apes would probably be like, kind of tied to all the underworld, and like all they got the connections, and or maybe not. Maybe the pudgies are like the cute henchmen. But so many ideas.
Definitely henchmen. What if the pudgies were like the oh man, what are they called? From the minions. It'd be hilarious.
They kind
But
of are, or like the bad guy in Zootopia, or like the
yeah.
powerful one is the shrew, because it's actually like the most deadly predator per body mass. So like the penguins, they're cute, but they're actually like borderline evil.
Yes.
That'd be.
So, I mean, well, right here
Uh oh, you're
about
robotic.
awesome idea. Oh no.
Okay,
Oh God.
now you're a little bit
Am
better.
I still robotic?
You're better now.
A little. uh, Okay. Something to use Wi-Fi. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, that 15 minutes into the space and we've already thought about an excellent concept that would bring like together in a way.
Yeah, or like I don't know. What if it was something that was like a parade that each NFT project had their own float, like a Zuki clone. Like it'd be kind of cool. Some file or some would be easier than others because they come with 3D files already, like easy to download. But it would also be cool to see like, all right, who actually wants to use their IP in this? Because I could just see the album cover. The Magnificent Seven walking out, and they're tall and short and everything in between.
Yeah,
And I
you're
got to
right.
shout
You're
out
right.
Javi.
But
Hola, hola, Javi. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you for a while, so good to see you come in. Anyway, go ahead, Sin.
oh, I forget. My little pudgy forget. So, Canessa, I've noticed all the ducks in the world. Can you give us some duck lore?
I don't really know. I don't know a duck. I don't know much. All I know is that halfway through making this emote, I realized I think Billy did this on purpose, and it was like payback for something because I had to listen to the duck emote at full blast in my ear pods carefully rewinding, trying to get it to sync up. So like I've heard this song hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, and then like getting the claps to try to line up just right. So I was like, dang it, did I wrong you in a different life, Billy? but but it was super fun, and hope y'all enjoy it. But as soon as I heard the song, I was like, Billy, you know everybody's gonna hate you, right? And he's like, yeah.
Yes, yes, we may have all wronged Billy in a different life, but it's okay. He will look get back at us with humor. Uh, and I know what you mean about, like, having to just listen to the song back and again and again and again and again. This week I was editing my voice video, or doing video editing, and it had my voice in it, and I was just like, I don't know. What is it when, like, you throw up so much that you just, like, have to go to the hospital?
I don't know. I was gonna say aspiration, but that's no. I don't know, but I think you just got to get over it and just. I know what you mean. I've narrated a few videos for the ambassador program, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't hear myself. But then you're like, whatever. This is it. This is the voice I have. So gotta go with it. So you're applying
Ew.
what was your video for?
Oh, I was just making videos just to make them. No specific reason
Okay, that's
to.
so not ominous or anything.
No, I just made a video of making a video, you know. It it
That's
was
good.
mm,
That's
it was my uh my submission to NFT NYC. Hopefully hopefully they open up the video and they're like, "Wow, this guy's video sucks. We should bring him onto a stage to explain himself for this video."
no, no, that'll be awesome. We're wishing you good luck, and that's really cool. Do people have to make a video to be considered?
Yep, or at least I don't know in the past, maybe, like, in the past, well, when I did the application, like, I saw the "No Metaverse" section and was like, "Ah, I'm out." But, this year, there was no Metaverse, section in the application, so, yeah, it said, that I needed that, all submissions needed to make like a 1 minute pitch video. Um, and in all honesty, 1 minute is not enough. I stretched mine to like 1 minute and 15 seconds, or I mean, yeah, 1 minute 15, 1 minute 10. And I don't know, I feel like I only covered like 10% of the things.
Yeah, I'm sure they can get a snapshot really quickly if you're even worth to like considering going to the next round, like job interviews where 100 applications and like if you can't fill out the application correctly, they just throw it out and like you're not even on to the next. Like if you can just make a coherent video that shows your face and halfway likable, I mean, I'm sure like possible. But the metaverse thing, that's why I was like, "Oh, like don't say anything about the metaverse." Like because I specifically remember them being like, "No. No metaverse." But it must be a sign of the times where they're like, "Actually, as long as you uh whisper it, you guys can say metaverse." I don't.
Yeah,
Oh god.
right.
How many NFT projects have to rug before we can say metaverse again? And be like, "Ha, see guys? We're still here. We're still here."
Yeah, yeah, I was just gonna say that. Uh, yeah, it's like your event's about NFTs, but NFTs rug. Maybe we should make it like Metaverse New York instead.
Yeah, I mean, I get, like, that it must have been that must be information to tell us how many people were trying to come and talk about metaverses, like, I don't know, 4 years ago? Probably so many, but why would you be opposed to that if it's a metaverse that has an NFT project behind it and then, like, supports multiple NFT projects? Like, that just seems kind of base, like, narrow-minded to be like, "We're not gonna talk about that." Even though it's like, no, it's actually, like, not I don't know if that's sustainable, but
It
we're
it's
still
part of
here.
all of
We're
this.
still
No,
here, we
yeah, I mean, the
Um,
thing is that that metaverse is a component of, you know, of NFTs. Like we live. I think it's like one of those things that like one that needs the other or will need the other, because like with NFTs, they're literally like just JPEGs, you know, the life until you bring it into a like 3D world, a digital world, like I don't know, Decentraland, and bring your JPEG's IP to life, or make a build for it, you know? So yeah, I never understood this negative press that metaverse gets in the NFT space.
wouldn't that be a great like branding campaign? Like bring your NFT to life, and it just shows you like with it as your PFP on X, and then maybe you got it printed on like a mug, or maybe you have it like like a t-shirt, and then it's like that's peak, that's pinnacle, but then it like zooms in and all of a sudden like your avatar is dancing and like twerking on your neighbor and like throwing money at the crowd. It like and people are wearing t-shirts in the metaverse with it on. Like it would be so cool just to show how to bring it to life. Like bring it here, bring your stuff in, like Vipes. You don't just get you didn't just get the avatar, you got the like room that came with it. And Brandon Manis, shout out Brandon, has like those on his property right behind this, which is really cool just to see them actually being used in world. Because hopefully everybody got those before they went away. But yeah, bring your NFT to life, you guys.
Yeah. Here, I'm also on my way to Brandon's land to show off his apartment, his Vipe apartment. I have made it. This is Lando Brandon, or Brandon.com.
All right,
Yeah,
wait.
these oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was waiting for the stream to catch up, so I will go visit.
Yes. Just go see it myself.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I mean, these rooms are like something cool to have, and you know, Vipe was ahead of the game whenever you know, creating a project that provided you the avatar assets and the little home. Like it fits very well with like, you know, being on the Decentraland. It's like, okay, well now you take your asset and you have a little home that you can plop onto your land or your world. You don't have to build anything.
You know what? What if we just straight up steal this idea because it's awesome, and we can ask Talk Sam, be like, can no, not can we? We're just gonna take your idea. What if we made this like three styles or something, and they're all the same footprint, and then it's got I don't know like the part right here where you can see his IP. But what if that was something that like we could just give to any new user like here, and then have your avatar I don't know like somehow have it just gift them a build as soon as they get here. So like you don't or maybe even make a repository inside the CBD server with like three or four options. Same footprint because then I can just stack these one on top of each other, and then somebody has instant I don't know, I mean I guess it'd be the same as like the studio that you can pull builds from.
It'll be well, it'll be our step one to creating our secret plans of a CBD HOA. All the builds would be to HOA code. Um, they can get land near us. They could deploy it on land around us somewhere.
I like that. I mean, yeah, we have a lot to think about and a lot to talk about around that. But it would be cool to have that, and I think in time we will. It's just like so hard to do all the things. Like, it, I just need more hours in the day.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, not to mention that all of this is just moving so fast. Like, we you could be like trying to develop something that may be revolutionary when you start developing it, but by the time you are, on the final stretch, it's like foundation's like, oh, by the way, we made an update.
Yeah, but you know what? I think you just gotta like. I think you gotta like barge forward, and like if they update, that's not gonna affect like. It'll just force me to adjust. Like it, I will align. I will, I don't know. Like every time I'm frustrated and like overwhelmed with something, I tell myself like I'm learning. Like I'm getting better at it, even though I'm so frustrated. And that's like literally when you make those leaps forward. Because I don't learn anything. If I'm just cruising along, having a good time, I'm just in autopilot. And it's like fun and building, but I'm not like learning. So lately I've been like looking up more stuff like, all right, I'm gonna make this work. And it's insane. It's absolutely insane with what we can do right now. Like it's not even the same world it was, I don't know, 6 months ago when we had the Regenesis hackathon. Like maybe similar, but a year ago, definitely not. Like now we have so many tools. So like really we should all be building. And by we I mean sinful. And
Mew
everybody
should be
else.
building.
And everybody else. But I'm looking at you.
Yeah, Canessa's looking at you just with her teacher look, just judging.
And you did ask earlier about the ducks and I think it's not my story to tell, so I don't know. I just made the emote, but I believe that there's a special day today that has a lot to do with ducks. And I believe some people are giving away free land today.
Free land. That's
Yeah.
uh that's one step above buying it. I better submit myself to this raffle.
Um come here. Come over to the OP badge, Sin, cuz I want to show this on the screen.
Okay, one
And
moment. I
Peter,
will.
best badge yet. I don't know, Peter. That turned out pretty good. I was like, oh, this is such a cool badge. Like, I always have fun making them, but today's was like, I was like, yeah. Okay, Sin, grab your badge, but then come over here. Jump on the thingy, and then fly.
Yep,
And then look.
fly.
Fly over to me.
Want to parcel?
Where are you? Do I see you? Are you flying?
I'm above you. I
Okay.
am. I am flying above you.
So, rumor has it that somebody owns all of this land around Cantina because because I do, but not this one. This one got away, and so and if I could, I would buy it. So if you want in, because I'm probably like never, I like my land and I have a hard time selling. This is an amazing piece of land, you guys. Location, location, location. Right over here, you've got Rishi, but I think Rishi's land. Usually, there's like little ponies on it, but your neighbor is Rishi or Kanessa. So, um, I mean, over here, I believe is
Re- the
FGD, and
Rishi's
then
land does have tiny ponies.
it does. Oh, I don't see them. Oh, now they spawned. So you've got Rishi, you've got MGD, who is
Mhm.
a wizard when it comes to building, and then you got Sinful, and you've got Canessa. So this right here, I guess they are giving it away. So you guys have to come to ABC Decentraland today.
Must. Unless you want me,
What
uh,
was that?
yes, this prime real estate. Oh, am I all buggy?
You're better now. And Odd Job is coming up, so I probably totally misrepresented everything, and now Odd Job's gonna
Okay.
be like, actually, no, we're not giving that. I don't know. Hey, Odd Job, how are you? Hopefully, I didn't tell people the wrong thing.
Good morning. No, you did an excellent job. Am I coming in loud and clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. No, it's that parcel. It's the one directly west of it. Um, and there's actually going to be a third parcel that we're giving away, but that's not going to happen today. So there's going to be two parcels today. Um, so a lot's been cooking, as you can see by the duck takeover. But yeah, definitely, this is a parcel that you can win that you'll be right next to many active builders, movers and shakers in the CBD Decentraland community. Um, so come tonight. We've got a very fun adventure planned for everybody. It's gonna be I mean, who remembers the drink of the gods? Give me a give me a heart in the chat if you remember Drink of the Gods. Okay, so I see Canessa. Nobody else? Has anybody been around Decentraland that long that remembers that when you got into Genesis Plaza? Okay, all right. Well, I see Billy, I see Meta Beast. Okay, so maybe a few more people. Maybe some people are okay. Fancy, thank you, Fancy. Yeah, this was like the seminal quest, right? The first quest that I think many of us did. We get to Decentraland. Oh, what's there to do here? And you go, you talk to the special bartender with the funky octopus on his head. I don't want to give away too much, but yeah, it's a reimagining of that quest, and I just want to give my hats off to Billy. Billy's been working very hard on that. It's quite lovely. It brings back a lot of feels, a lot of memories. Um, since a lot of the plazas uh, that involved gathering ingredients have been redeployed for celebrations and stuff like that, like where are they? Well, uh, yeah, get your nostalgia glasses on and ready to. Oh, there he is. So right now, Sinful, it doesn't look like you can talk to him. He's just gonna sit there and like juggle some of the ingredients. But tonight, again, you'll get to interact with the Octo bartender and participate and compete for prizes. And two of those prizes tonight are land parcels, one parcel per person per winner. Just two of them though, the first two. And those are going to be in what I'm calling the CBD neighborhood. So yeah, I'd like to just, give my hats off to you, Canessa, for having the foresight to buy this property in this area and convinced me to look at that as a potential, future development area, investment, investing in myself, investing in my community members. Um, People that own the land, tend to take care of it. So I'm excited to invite some new people into the neighborhood. If you look off into the distance, Sinful, I know you're back at Genesis Plaza, but if you look off into the distance from where we are at La Cantina, you'll see the Farcaster Arch. So that's the Farcaster Estate. That's where my main. Oh, there's the cat guy. Um, but yeah, so I'm there. Uh, uh, Mean Green Doge is there. I think Fancy's there. M is just north of there. There's lots of people that I see here in the audience that have um, property in this area. So we want more people to come and play with us and develop and make some new experiences, right next door, uh, so we can have an even more exciting neighborhood. So yeah, come join us tonight. It's going to be 11 p.m. UTC. If you forget what time that is, you can just go to Genesis Plaza. There's the UTC clock where Sinful just was. Um, but I believe it is 7 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Pacific. I think I got that right. Somebody hop on, Billy. Just let me know if I'm not correct in that.
And I'm trying to pin to the top. I think
Yay!
I got your tweet, but there's I it should be on my profile. Let me take a look. I thought there was one from ABC Decentraland. Now I don't see
Yeah,
it.
there should be. It should be the one with the big golden 4-year anniversary banner across. Let me look.
X is
Yeah,
so
so
hard
Aja,
to find the right. There we go.
did
Yeah.
you say 12 a.m. UTC?
Uh, what? I know it's 6 p.m. my time. I know that's
Hmm.
when I need to show up. It's listed on here on the banner 11 p.m. UTC.
Okay, 11 p.m. UTC. Okay, so that would be 6 p.m. my time, I believe. I'm doing the conversions. Yeah, 11
Okay.
p.m. UTC would be 6 p.m. Eastern. So
Okay.
perhaps 5 p.m. your time?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
With the time change, it always fucks me up. Like Shelly, would talk about how it just for a few months, because the United States does their time change differently than the rest of the world, because we can't have nice things. We can't have things be simple. But anyway, yeah. So let me go to the event page and find out, because here it is. So you guys are up there on the live now. It just says for my schedule, I've got it saved from the event page. It says Saturday, May 2nd, 6 p.m. to 8:30. So I'm 1 hour behind you, Sinful. So I think that means it's 7 p.m. your time.
Okay, so that might be 12 a.m. UTC. I don't know. I did time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
I mean, just get there at 11 p.m. And if
Yeah.
nobody's there, then we can have a party by the fire. We can roast some marshmallows. We can do the duck dance. Um, yeah, we can have lots of fun. I'll be there. I mean, I'm pretty much terminally online all day today, getting ready for the event. Billy is sweating away, putting the finishing touches on things on the quest. We have, oh my gosh, we have so many new wearables as part of duck season. As Canessa said, the duck dance der entenance. Is that how you say it, Canessa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ja,
Yeah.
der entenance.
Yeah.
Um, so Canessa was doing that a lot of the duck dance. She You created that emote, and I love it. It's very addicting. However, if you're in a room in a space and there's more multiple people doing that. The the trumpet sound for the dance, it gets a little let's
A
just
little
say a little much, yes. Um, but if you look out on the rock and you see me sitting on top of a giant rubber ducky, um, this is another emote that's part of the collection. This was created by Hayabusa. It's called Duck Race. Hmm. I wonder why you would need an emote of a giant rubber duck in Decentraland. Anyway, um, I'm also wearing these amazing kicks called Cube Like Quackens that were made by Crypto Cube Man. Um, I'm not wearing, but maybe I'll wear later today. They're another pair of shoes called Duckham Heels. Those are made by M. If you look at my head, at my noggin, I'm wearing the Quackback cap by Dr. Drip. What I don't have on because I'm also wearing my MetaTiger created floaty, but there's a what we call the Quack sack. Um, that's like a fanny pack that you wear over your shoulder, like the kids do these days. So all told, let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, there's six items, six new items that will be given out as prizes um, for for the adventure, for the duck race today. Um, if you're new to this space and you're wondering why there are ducks all over the place, I mean, one of the things that we've done for a long time is there's a duck race little mini app on Twitch, and that's how we decide who wins prizes for joining us on our adventures. Um, and it's been Billy's and my dream for a long time to quackify, to duckify Decentraland. So that's part of what we're doing.
Well, that is awesome, you guys. 4 years is a long time period, but a really long time when you're finding new places every single week to go explore. And your tour has been awesome. Just getting eyes on like different places that otherwise I think nobody would ever see, and kind of encouraging that spirit of exploration into Decentraland. I don't make it to as many as I wish I could after gabbing all morning. I usually leave these
Totally
spaces to go
understandable.
see to go see what damage has been done and like how many fires have been lit while I was away, and then feed people and show them you can't spend your whole Saturday on the computer, but if I'm always there in spirit with you guys.
Oh, it's totally understandable, Canessa, and just we very much enjoy your presence whenever you're there. You too, Sinful. Everybody that joins us. As I like to say, my common sign off is there's over 90,000 parcels and hundreds of Decentraland worlds, and we can't possibly find them all. So if you know of a new and exciting build or scene or estate, please let us know. We'd love to explore it with you together. So please, yeah, come out with us tonight and explore some new scenes, make some friends, have a laugh. Um, one of my favorite things to do lately is I will tell a joke. I'll just tell a really bad dad joke, um, and I want to hear Toxic laugh because she doesn't understand. Because there's a lot of things, especially because they're puns, right? Puns really only work if you're a native language speaker. But then the beautiful thing is that Toxic will or Meta Tiger will give one to Toxic to read, or MGD will. Um, she'll tell us a German joke, and then she'll just crack up, and then I'll laugh. I mean, I don't even know what she's saying, but it's just the sound of laughter, from one of your friends that's just so um I don't know, magical and uh what do I want to say? Like when other people catch it. Infectious.
Contagious.
Contagious, yes. infectious, contagious. Contagious is the word I was looking for. Yeah, the laughter is contagious. And if you just need a laugh, just for a little bit, come at least for that, and stay for the ducks. Who doesn't like little rubber duckies?
Yes, yes. I was 2 week in a row duck race champion until I got
That's right.
dethroned. Like I think I got dethroned last week. I think it may have been, but
And now that
I
we have the raffle manager, you've gotten all your prizes, haven't you? Like, I'm much better about giving out prizes now that I've got the raffle manager.
oh, I don't. I'm not sure. I
Check
have
your
not looked for my
check your
prizes.
wallet.
Let's see.
Jesus, now that I say that, I should go check. We've got a spreadsheet, going on 4 years now of like all the prizes. Oh,
Okay,
I have
newest.
I got some to deliver, but I've given you let's see, you were April 11th and April 4th's champion. So you should have a golden circuit suit number 30, and you should have the salamander commander number 6
All right, golden
in your
circuit
wallet.
suit. I do
Golden
have
circuit
the
suit. Yep.
I do have the golden circuit suit. Now, the salamander commander. Yes, this is okay. That's where they came from. Okay, thank you. Odd job.
You're welcome.
I was actually wondering. I was like, where'd these come from?
I figured you like the salamander commander since you like to put things on your head that are large and spherical.
Yes, yes, indeed. Now I can wear my ninja mask with it because no face, no case. Or- I'm putting it on right now as we speak. As soon as I find my face, though, there it is. Thank you, Odd Job.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us on our adventures, everybody. It's much more it's much more fun when you guys show up. I gotta say though, like even from day one, there's always been people that have joined us, right? Um, is Steve is Psycho here? Because he was at like the first. He was one of the few people that were at the first.
I don't think he's here right now, but yes, I do agree. Like every time I'm there, I do see Steve.
Yes. Yeah, Steve. Um, I mean, you should have the ABC backpack in your Decentraland backpack, if you are a loyal Adventure Squad member, and those are people that have been to at least for 1 year, 5 different streams. So definitely check your backpack for the backpack, and that backpack is going to have more utility in the future. So stay tuned.
Ooh. Yes, I just put on my backpack, but then it like I don't know, Decentraland resetted it. It resetted my avatar. Maybe
Oh dear.
now. Yeah, yeah. Maybe now it'll work here. I gotta make sure the mule bubble is out. There we go. Now it's on. And, and Kanessa, I'm wearing my duty pang, which this kind of was a little kind of like
That's a
I think it,
throwback.
yeah, in a way, and I mean, I'm looking over at Kanessa's cute little pudgy. It's like this could be something to bring back,
Oh, that's a great idea.
Wait, what? The
like my
Oh,
my
yeah.
duty pang.
That's actually, like, the size that I thought the emote was gonna be. Like, originally, it was gonna be small like that, and then to get the emote to, like, work, Issa was like, "We gotta make it bigger." So, because, like, I think in my head, the size of this penguin is like a big penguin, and a little pudgy should be smaller, but to get the hands to fit, we had to make Pengu get a little bit bigger, so I don't know, Sin. You should make something with your IP now. Even
What you
though
mean though? I'm waiting for Dr. Drip's wearable generator to come out. So
do it. Well, because like
Excuse me.
I like the penguin, like I modeled that myself and it's not quite where I want it to be. And so I'm like waiting for somebody from the pudgy community to be like, look at that AI slop. And I'll be like, no, it's not AI slop. It's my slop. Like
it's Canessa slop.
yeah. But Ruston did help me like get a probably a way cuter model, but it using AI. But yeah, so I don't know. You should make one, but I don't know. I'm proud of it. Whatever. It is what it is. Someday maybe I'll get a more accurate model. Or maybe it's fine. I don't know.
There, there's Billy. I just saw Billy pop into La Cantina. He's like, he must be like, what you guys talking about?
Well, the thing that I like about the collection, the duck season collection that Billy curated, it's a wonderful community effort. You know, just having multiple people make things, and you know, if you notice, there's like callbacks to certain personal styles. Like if you look at the boots or the shoes that I'm wearing, that Crypto Cube is so fond of wearing and making, you know, those are just like, where else are you gonna find something like that? And then the cap by Dr. Drip, you know, that was one of the first wearables that he published in Decentraland. So to have a cap made by Dr. Drip that's duck themed, it just warms my heart to have people, you know, not only show up but to be part of the lore, right? You know, as we go forward, it's like somebody's going to come to the central and like, dude, what's with all the ducks? And you're like, sit back, my child, and I'll tell you a tale.
I do love that. Like the theme is cohesive because I found the duck glasses on the market and I bought them for Billy, but then I realized like Billy had them already. But I was like, okay, I have something duck to wear, and so I love that you incorporated people from the community and had them like create stuff for you.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's it wouldn't be the same without everybody, right? I tell people every week that when I do the adventure, like I maybe have had like a pretty rough week, but being in Decentraland, being around my friends, and being able to you know, just kind of fuck around and you know, play dress up and all that. It's just it's something that I really look forward to. I was talking to who was I talking to last night? I think maybe it was Rishi. Um, you know, just like just getting home from work and then hopping on the computer right away and doing some work. And she's like, "Yeah, you know, you left work and now you got to do more work." And I'm like, "Yeah, but this is what I look forward to during the day. I really enjoy, um, you know, just making wearables um, and emotes, and I haven't been able to do that for a while. But you know, the backpack I've had as a sketch for almost 4 years. Like soon after Billy invited me to join the ABC team, and then found out that CK was also on that team. Um, and I just started collecting backpacks. Right, you know, there's the turtle backpack. Um, there's the pet verse backpack. I started collecting those, and I'm like, well, if you're gonna go on an adventure, you got to bring all your stuff, and you got to have a backpack. So I thought, well, what if the backpack was like an ABC little wooden child's toy, like a little wooden block, a play block. So I sketched something out, kind of like you, Canessa, you know, where you just have your dreams and you may not be able to realize them right away, but you want to get the idea down. And then eventually, like this past spring break, I had a week's time uninterrupted. and I spent that time lovingly making the ABC backpack. So and I see that in all of us, right? Like I see there's the bubble thrower um, that Fancy is shooting off right now, and that MetaTiger, made that, and just what a marvel that thing is. And I remember being in what was it? God, where all the meteors are, Wonder Zone. Jesus. I remember being at Wonder Zone, and that's where like everybody would hang out, and there would be people that would like, "Hey, check out this new wearable from MetaTiger," and I'm like, "Who the hell is MetaTiger?" And that was back in I think 2021, 2022 when MetaTiger first started releasing wearables, and then he started showing up to the streams, and I think Billy may have asked MetaTiger to make a wearable for us first, or I don't remember exactly how it happened, but it was organic. And MetaTiger's been a real faithful uh, Adventure Squad member. He's come to a lot of the streams. He's also helped us out with technical stuff. Um, he made if you've ever been on a duck race, one of them is Starducks Coffee, and just for shits and giggles, like MetaTiger designed and created an entire Decentraland world themed of Starducks coffee. I mean, like, who does that? Like, it had such detail and beauty. I'm humbled. I'm humbled by that. It's really um, a product of love, and just yeah, I appreciate you all. So thank you.
Well, we appreciate you guys. I feel like when there's a group of people that come together, I mean, just, CBD, ABC, XYZ, what's going to be the next lettered name to form? But like little groups of people coming together, man, I mean, it's so much easier when you're working with a team. Like even just little things where I'm making the OP badge, Sinful is creating this space. Like find your people, find your group of people because you're going to go further. And I think there's a reason that there's a few groups that started back in 2022 and celebrating 4 years this year because we didn't do it alone. And I think that right there is like a big catalyst for success, is that when you got to do it all by yourself, it all rests on your shoulders. But like when you've got Billy and CK and AJ, and then one person steps away to go chase their dreams, the whole project doesn't fall apart, and you can adjust and find somebody new to come in. So I'm glad that you guys found your people and have taken everybody along for the ride, and you're still going. And with all of this stuff that you're doing today, you're gonna, like, you literally could change somebody's life today. So that's pretty big.
I don't know if I did this already. I think I did it in World, but shout out to Mariana, one of the first people to attend our spaces. Um, yeah, so thank you for being there, Mariana. Just reminiscing about going to Chicago, um, CK and um, well, it was Wisher. Actually, Wisher hosted it. So shout out to Boca if you're tuning in. Every now and then, I'll ping Boca and be like, "Hey man, how's it going? What's happening?" I'm on his Discord server, and he's just like, "Yeah, so what's the haps in Decentraland?" So I'm like, "Oh, you got to come." So I invited him to the festivities tonight, so maybe he'll be there. But yeah, just like doing the IRL thing, meeting up in real life, the DCL to IRL, pipeline or whatever you want to call it. That's a real thing, and that's super fun. Um, he's not tuning in. Who's not tuning in? No, he is. He's not tuning in right now, Mariana. But I hope he tunes in tonight. I hope Boca's there tonight. Um, anyway, yeah, just love seeing some of the old people that were around and left and did their own thing come back. There's still plenty of room and plenty of love here in Decentraland. We welcome you back with open wings, open ducky wings.
Are penguins the distant relatives of ducks?
Oh, absolutely. Room for penguins and any other fowl.
Oh, good, good, good.
Gosh, guys, I was gonna go into like a etymology discussion about how actually no, they like evolved a long time ago and they're in completely different subcategories.
Shush, shush,
Okay,
shush.
okay, all right.
I mean, we're in the magical world of the
I know,
of
I
the
know, I
Decentraland
know.
metaverse.
Like,
So
yeah. Sometimes I just don't know when to stop
you
talking,
can't turn that
especially
teacher brain off sometimes. I totally get it.
well, yeah, and like if you're a bird nerd and you don't get social cues that nobody's really asking about like the origins of birds. Like, okay, I'll just stop talking.
So are you trying to tell me that penguins are closer related to seals than they are to ducks? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I mean, I don't know, but they're brothers in the digital world, I guess. How's that?
They all have flippers.
No, they don't actually, but
Shush.
ducks have wings and oil glands. Well, actually, the penguins would have oil glands too. So in that regards, they're very similar.
Penguins can fly underwater. Somebody was saying
Exactly.
penguins can't fly. They can fly underwater.
Well, now technically, like if we're talking about mergansers can fly underwater too. I should just stop talking. Okay.
What is a
Um,
merganser? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I
Yeah,
need to
you
like
can't just
I need to go. Yeah, you just can't drop that.
yeah.
a
That alpha.
merganser. It's a species of duck that is like endemic to freshwater rivers.
Okay,
Oh,
I
like
need
a
to like
duck. Okay.
need to sound this out on Google over here.
Like,
Merganser?
oh my gosh, merganser. Like, you guys don't know what mergansers are?
Oh, oh my god. Okay, yes, it does look like a duck, but it has a Woody the Woodpecker hairdo.
It's a tuft. It has a tuft.
No,
It
it's a
looks
Woody the Woodpecker hairdo.
it looks like a loon. It
It
actually looks.
does. It
Yeah. Okay.
For those in world that would like to know what a merganser is, it's this guy right here.
oh my gosh. Oh, I remember being at Rustan's party years ago and there was a bird wearable that came out and like I had to buy it. And then I was like replicating bird calls using the chat at Casa Rustan. I don't it's like those moments where I'm like, God, like I should just shut up because I'm my weirdness is showing.
First off, how did you even spell the sounds?
Phonetically, I mean, there are some bird calls that, you know, you
Boots
like
and cats and boots and cats and boots and
well,
cats.
like cheeseburger, cheeseburger, Chicago, Chicago. It's like
Oh
a
my god.
California quail. There's actually one that's a warbler and it or a warbler, and it's like, look at me, here I am up at the top of the tree. And like when the bird books say that's what its call is, I'm like, you guys are even crazier than I am. But then I listen to it and I'm like, no, I can hear it. Like I can hear it. Or like the barred owl, who cooks for you? Who cooks for you all? So there you
Who's
go.
writing these things?
Birders that probably need girlfriends. I don't know. I don't know. They're just like it's too much time in the woods, probably. Like,
So when IRL um birder
oh my
DCL meetup.
gosh. Don't, because I'll just
Vanessa could be our guide.
I know, but I wouldn't have any social cues to know when people are like not actually having a good time, and I'd be like so excited and so happy.
You You know that famous gif of like the confused little blonde girl?
Mhm.
Maybe that would be the cue.
Okay. As
Like
long as you
when the
guys
whole group looks at you like that.
Yeah, I get, like Sheldon, the Sheldon character or
Mhm,
Dwight.
mhm.
I
Yep.
I I think I have some tendencies to be like those friends when it comes to birds. Okay, I'll stop talking. Mariana came up, so Mariana maybe could save me. Mariana, how are you? How is it coming back and seeing us so excited to point and to
I
jump around?
feel like I came into like a new generation or century. There's new animals everywhere.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That is really
Pigeons, tigers, horses. Shoot, I don't know what else people are hiding in their backpacks.
Yeah, we probably are literally like, oh yeah, we forgot we just made like the coolest emote and we are gonna pull it out. Or like new wearables and I had oh
Yeah,
gosh, smart wearables too.
yeah. I'm like somehow gliding in the air somehow now. Like I didn't have no Santa thing 2, 3 years ago, but this is the closest I can do now is with a gliding thingy. So yeah, no, everything looks fun. I need to just catch up. I need to just like go into the marketplace and just like scroll up and see what has been the trend lately.
Well, have you signed up for your free marketplace credits so that you can get
Ah,
free money to spend?
I probably haven't actually.
So, upper left side of your screen, third badge down is the weekly rewards. You can sign up for those, and then you get rewarded for just like going to 3 parties, taking a picture with a friend, go visit like a certain scene. And then you can use those to mint a name or like offset some of the cost of publishing a wearable, or you can just go spend them in the marketplace. So, I don't know, is it like 200 credits each
I guess.
cycle? I think. I mean, it's pretty significant, I think.
Yeah, yeah, I see that. It says your weekly goals. So I have it, it's on there. Like I don't have to sign up. Like I guess I had signed up for it the last time for your ski event. I was here for the ski event. That was the last time I was in here. But my it says weekly goals ends in 1 day. So I have 1 day to take a photo. I have to go to flag tag. What's flag tag? This
Oh, we'll have to go to play flag tag together. It's fun. It brings out a little bit of a competitive side to some
Uh-oh.
people. Some people.
Oh, great.
Some
Okay.
people tried cheating, and then I'll shut that off, so people can't cheat anymore. So you got to do it the old-fashioned way of just being fast. But flag tag's really fun, and then that changes like each week. There's like a different place that you got to go hop into.
Nice. Yeah, no, I'll have to try to come in and do my weekly rewards. But I can tell you I don't think I ever gotten credits before.
It's really low barrier though. I mean, you have to do certain things like Canessa said, like take a picture doing an emote or just go to the preferred place. But
Yeah.
um, it's it's super easy.
I
Have
may have
you
to I may have to add like a reminder on my phone, like log into Decentraland at 3 in the morning before work or something.
have you tried downloading the mobile client?
Yeah, no, I've had the mobile client like since even like Argentina last year, 2 years ago. Like I've been like I would like log in or I would hop in like every so often on like the uh what is it called? The test pilot or whatever. So then all of a sudden it just became an app. I'm like, oh okay, now it kind of like rolled into its own thing. So but yeah, I actually logged in like 2 days ago and it's pretty powerful, actually. It's just now I think there's still, like, a lot of scenes that need to, like, kind of get better or, like, there needs to be, like, a good mobile game like, I don't know, like, maybe, like, let me know if I'm missing the alpha, if there's, like, a mobile-friendly game that, could blow my maybe not my brains away because like I don't care because like anything impresses me. I get impressed by a simple click rock game. But if like, something like a little 10-year-old would want to like log in, let me know. Because I'm not sure if there's any scenes or again, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, what's the best parcel from the mobile app to hop in to play?
I would ask you what kind of games do you like to play, because I think like gaming interest is so varied from
How
user
can
to
that's
user.
you know what I like. I like bingo and trivia.
Oh, so like,
So nothing.
gosh, you probably did you get to play at the game arena at all?
During that one event a year or 2 years ago.
Oh no, no, it's new. The game arena was introduced, gosh, when did we get new plaza? Like 3 months ago? And it's under construction right now, but like you have to do trivia the whole time. We could have used you,
Oh,
Mariana. We could use
perfect.
you.
Gosh, why didn't you text me?
Oh my gosh, there was some that was like Harry Potter
Okay, no,
and
I
Game
don't
of
know.
Thrones trivia. And so yeah, and like I don't know, some of them I was like, Sinful, you know this, and I knew like I don't know some of the harder stuff, but yeah, they're gonna bring it back I think really soon. Um, there's also
Okay.
chess. There's Slay the Steps, which is like a fashion game. There is a one where you have to grow a rose. Flag tag, like I think it's super fun
Mhm.
because it's just high paced and like you're just running around trying to steal stuff from your friends and like it's pretty engaging. And then a lot of the games that I think that they want to develop out, like building it and optimizing it for mobile is like a criteria. So I think that there will be more on the
Yeah.
mobile to jump into. Um,
What
yeah,
is
that's
what is that one game? Shoot. Knights of Antrim. Like I wonder
yeah,
I wonder if they like I haven't been on that scene. Like I wonder if like I think that would be like a cool game like on the mobile.
The
yeah,
Discord
yeah.
has been active lately. Um, if you join the Discord, and somebody to ask would be Fancy or Old Guy.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, I do know that they are, like, I've seen Matt in World.
What about like
Pretty
Wonder
engaging.
Mine? Like does Wonder Mine work well on mobile?
Oh, I haven't tried Wonder Mine on mobile.
I don't know if any of us are actively wonder mining, but excuse me.
Is that not cool anymore, Canessa?
Well,
Is that December 2021?
I think some people are grinding, but just I don't
Yeah.
know. I think
The incentive is lost. It's not the same.
I don't
Different
know.
era. Yeah.
I think it. Yeah, I think a lot of the people that used to grind the game now are just like building their own games. So,
Yeah.
but I believe it's still functional, but it's just like I don't know that there's any game rewards. So there's like
Yeah, right.
it's not like in the past where Chestnut runs and the team actually like released stuff.
Yeah, like the
Um,
crafting machine.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know, but I think most people like Knights of Antron is a big one, and then lots of people at Metagami Mall, but I don't play that one, or
Yeah.
I just yeah haven't gotten into it. There's a really good experience that Old Guy made that if I think he's gonna try to come up. Um, I don't see him here yet, but you and I should go do that one. It's if anybody hasn't done Space Glider,
It's super
it's
fun.
like a gliding experience, but I think like people
Ooh,
don't understand exactly what it is until they do it, and it's not just like you go up and glide, you go up and glide, and so it's especially fun to do as a group of people because then you try to catch them on the way back down. And um he got some really good compliments from some people who tried it, so really cool. We should definitely do that later.
yeah. I'll send you a message. We can glide away. Let's glide away, Canessa.
I think that sounds nice. There were hang gliders out in the real world yesterday that I saw, like four of them in the
Oh,
sky, and it was so cool because I was like, "Oh, I know exactly what you guys are feeling right now." I mean, I don't know like the whole like possible death by falling exhilaration, but I was like, "You guys just chilling with your friends up in the air. That's exactly what I do. We're the same."
but also like a IRL meetup sounds really nice too. Like the bird tour. Let's go bird watching and hiking. Not on those Pacific Northwest mountains because those could be kind of dangerous. But
Oh no, it's fine. It's good. I'll be the tour guide.
what did you say? Bam!
Yeah.
Mariana has never seen a bird ever again.
Oh my gosh. No, no, it's good. I'll take good care of you. Oh my
Wrong
gosh.
bird, Mariana. Did you not read the book before you got here?
Oh yeah, yeah. No.
Wrong bird call.
I'd be like, that's not a bird. That's a mother cougar.
Oh no. uh, Speaking of birds, I think revolution came up during our bird talk. What up, revolution? How are you doing today?
Caw. Sorry, I had to. I'm doing good, thank you. Just enjoying the conversation, loving the vibes as always. I had to come in and show some love and support. As always, Z shared the space in the community channel, and I couldn't miss it because I was always loving what you guys are doing. So yeah, just enjoying the vibes and really appreciating the authentic conversation that you're all having and the fun that you have in these spaces. Well, it's awesome. So it's been a pleasure to listen to. So yeah, thank you for allowing me to enjoy the experience. It's much appreciated. How are you guys doing? You all right?
Yes, sir. I mean, another week on Decentraland. What was it? This week we got what was the newest update? It was like emotes for our chat. We can react to our chats now. Yes, yes, very fancy.
Emotes and then pointing was earlier last week. I don't know exactly what day was that since our last space. I think it was early this week.
I can't
Was it?
remember.
Because we didn't point
You
at
know,
last week.
I mean, I feel like I've been pointing at everyone since it came out. Uh, but yeah, we are doing great. Hopefully the spaces are going well for you. My apologies for missing yesterday's space. I was at work when it started, but definitely planning on popping in today.
Let's go. I appreciate that. But yeah, no pressure at all. We totally understand. There's a lot going on IRL inside and outside of Web3. But no, I appreciate that. But yes, tonight's a community walking, so anyone is welcome to come in and come on stage as well if they want to. So yeah, it'd be awesome to have you, my friend, for sure. But don't worry about not making the spaces. They've been good. They're still going well. We featured Popular last night, who are an awesome ecosystem around helping animals, and they've built an app that people can use to basically be rewarded for walking your animals, walking your pets, or even just walking if you have no pets. But it's a really cool ecosystem. So we had the pleasure of speaking to the founder Pele and Jennifer as well about that ecosystem. So that was an awesome conversation. So yeah, all going well. Thank you for asking. And so the recent update you said is that in Decentraland where you can point at people.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah,
Or at
we're
things,
out.
of course.
You know, just the little things, but these little things make so much impact. Like right now, I'm pointing at Mariana. I'm just pointing at Mariana. Now I've been pointed at by Jim Cedric, so I'm gonna point back at Jim Cedric. Now we're both gonna bully J Elf over here and point at her. So it,
That's awesome. That's
it's
awesome.
it's the little things. If you give a degenerate these little things that I could do to annoy the world, then like I will use it at full force.
Absolutely. Use it to its highest capacity. But
Mm,
it
mhm.
is the little things, you know what I mean? It because you know, it might seem like a little thing, but it is really cool to be able to point at each other or point at what you're talking about or you know, point to items and stuff is a really cool feature to add. I think it's also good for the one of the things I do really enjoy about the metaverse is the metaverse what would you call it? So like metaverse photography and videography. You know, the videos and the pictures of people in virtual environments is a really fun thing to capture because they are usually brilliant experiences. So having little touches like that would just make the pictures and videos, you know, more enjoyable and more profound. So I think that's a really cool feature that's been added.
Yes, 100%. And also like what they've done with like being able to share those pictures, like to share those pictures, it'll be like you click on like copy link and then share it to your friend. It'll be a link, but once you click on that link, it like takes you to the Like it's kind of like a Decentraland photo gallery like website type of thing, and then on the side it says like everyone that is in the photo. You could click on everyone that is in the photo individually and see what wearables they're wearing and stuff like that. So and yeah, so very cool technology.
That's huge. That is huge and awesome as well because that just helps with people getting the recognition or because of course a lot of people are enjoying the environments and the experiences, but it's also cool for people who are also showcasing their journey as well and highlighting the people that are participating, but also if there's marketplaces around wearables and the cool things people have got. I think that's really cool that that's a feature that's added. So, does it then take you to a marketplace for where those items are, or does it just give you a list of the things that they're actually wearing? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, it gives you the list, but then you can go further by clicking on the individual item if you think something is cool, and then it will take you to the marketplace from there. Oh wait, I'm trying to pull up my pictures over here. Like GM pulls up her profile, and then from there you can click on the item. There's a buy button usually under it, and yeah, you can pick up your very own wearables. So Canessa, I think yes. Okay, so the week that we met, Revolution here was one of those weeks where you had to like pop out early from the space,
Ah,
and
okay.
yes, literally, like, I think, like, 20 minutes after you popped out, Revolution was requesting to come up to speak, and I was like, "Yeah, let's go." And, Rev is, co-founder of the Community of Communities, and, like, it's been like a community, a community of communities that's been running, like, for the last, like, 4 years, is like, as long as, like, we have here, maybe a little longer. They know a lot of the people that we know, that we've seen come through Decentraland and perform. It's kinda crazy to see, like, how many mutual friends we kind of do have in the space, and like it took us this long to connect.
I remember you telling me about that, and that is awesome. I mean, I think our we're almost like a pond in an African Sahara, and it's like the drought, and the pond is getting smaller and smaller. Like if we're gonna call that the Web3 NFT market, and so like maybe we're just getting closer to other like-minded people just because it's just the world we live in, and the people that are here to build are still here building. um, so it's awesome to cross paths with you. And yeah, what was it? Community or director creative. I saw you somewhere. I saw, like, was it on OP or somewhere? I saw that, and like the name stuck out on at me, and I was like, "What? That's a cool name, like creative director, director creative." So very cool to have you on board. And if you have like a link to your space, definitely post it up here, and we'll put it on our calendars and, and try to make it by.
Yeah, share it up, throw it up on the jumbotron up top if it's ready to go.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate that. It means a lot. And yeah, it's nice to meet you, Canessa, as well. You guys are awesome, and the vibe here is amazing. But yeah, it was really a profound moment where it was like, how have we not come across each other yet? But it was also really cool because that's one of the best parts about this journey is connecting with like-minded people and seeing cool things happening everywhere. The hard part is trying to stay connected to all the amazing people you find along the way. That's the challenge, and I think that's why I personally appreciate the events and experiences and spaces that people host, because that really does help that happen and remain consistent as well. So yeah, just happy to be here and appreciate you guys very much. And I'll be making the space link soon. I usually have had it made a week before, because it's a community walk-in. We usually just go straight live at 9 p.m. UK time or 4 p.m. EST. And I started doing that just to kind of test it out because it's sometimes what it seemed the algorithm was doing. If you make the link for the space in advance, it wouldn't notify people when you started the space. But then if you didn't notify people in advance and you just started it, then it would notify people that you'd started your space. So because we do featured spaces and make the link in advance when we do the community walk-ins, we usually just host it and start it at that time just to try and help more people see that we're there so they can jump in and we can connect and talk to people. So that's kind of how we started doing that really. Well, thank you so much for the offer to put it at the top. I do really appreciate that.
For sure. I mean, I got it written down here, 4 p.m. my time. And I'll be looking out for you to start a space. But yeah, yeah, I might just pop in and chat a little bit there tonight. And I mean, looking around the room, I also see like Boss Face down there, a fellow Pudgy. I know he's been streaming Pudgy World and do like having like a bunch of Pudgy related spaces on Abstract and Twitch. I've been pulling up to his Twitch streams like every week while I'm at work. Of course, don't tell my bosses.
I'm sending an email to HR right now.
So Revolution, I wanted to kind of consult my bird expert over here. You made a bird noise whenever you came into the space to speak to us here, but I want to check in with the expert and make sure you didn't say like any derogatory term in bird. Just
I don't know. I might have to hear it again to get a full, thorough analysis. But it sounded like the breeding call of the brushback chickadee.
wow, I didn't know you were feeling frisky, uh, Rev.
That is so funny. I'm a married man and I love my wife, so I'm in big trouble.
No, no, it could have been just like announcing food too. So it's just the finer nuances between those the second and the third call. So yeah, I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's why she said that she needs to hear it again in
I don't
order
want
to
to get
like.
anybody in trouble over bird calls. Like, gosh, that's no can't be the person who does
Yeah,
that.
that'd be so funny. That explains why the birds look at me funny when I make that sound. It makes sense now.
There you go. There you go.
Is he talking to me?
The fuck you say?
I have done that before when a pesky Stellar's Jay was outside my classroom once and it would not stop like making noises and I couldn't teach. So I like got on the internet, found like the call of a Cooper's hawk, which like is the direct predator to the Stellar's Jay, and just started playing the Cooper's hawk. And that Jay was like, "Fuck this, I'm out of there," and he left. And so sometimes you can be kind of you can definitely communicate with the birds more than we think.
It's funny you say that actually. It reminded me of I saw a funny video of people communicating with squirrels where they would do like a wave motion with the hand. Do you know like when you're driving in the car in the passenger seat and you put your hand out the window and you're like waving your hand up and down like you're insinuating a tide of the ocean? And apparently it's a similar thing with what they do with their tails, and the squirrel would approach you if you did it. I'm not quite sure what it meant or if it worked. I haven't tried it myself, but it just made
Oh,
me think of that.
I'm gonna try that. And come back next week, and I'll let you know if the squirrel bit my hand or something. But
Yeah, well, if,
I'm gonna
don't
try that.
don't don't blame me if it does.
Yeah. Yolantis in World says she speaks squirrel. So Yolantis, let us know if that seems like a legit thing to do. Maybe don't get your hand too close to the squirrel unless you've had like rabies and tetanus shots. Um, but like honestly, what's the worst that could happen? It's just a squirrel. So I totally want to try that now.
The power of the metaverse. We have bird experts, we have squirrel experts, penguin experts. I think we're on our way to creating like a whole like lab over here, like scientific lab.
I think we have so many talented people under I'll say one roof, even though the roof is zeros and ones, but it is really cool to see who shows up and then what kind of background they have, because we all have something, we all have our thing. Like sometimes when you get people talking, I know there's one person, I won't say their name, but they're like, yeah, I'm like a molecular biologist, or they're like studying things under a super high power microscope. And yeah, there's just people from all walks of life. And yeah, this place just kind of it's nice that it can feel like home for so many different people.
I wonder how many therapists we have like studying us.
Well, probably not enough. I thought you were going to say how many therapists are here. I think they'd be like, "Oh, this is like absolutely going to violate my you know, um pledge of ethics." Like I got to get out of here. These these people need more help than I can give them for free.
Or they're writing their thesis, their psychological theses on us.
How did you know?
Oh no, I've been the main specimen of one here. Is that what you're
Oh,
trying to tell
I
me?
mean, I don't know. There's a lot of lot to study here, a lot to unpack with this group.
Yes. And let's see, in the crowd, I am seeing Z3 down there. What up? What up? I know he was in here a little earlier, but I see him here again. So what up? Crypto Tony, good to see you. I'll probably be chatting it up with you here a little later today, Tony. There I see Candy down there, co-founder of Wave Wars. We have a nice crowd here today. Thank you for pulling up today. Let's see. I know that we haven't spoken with MetaBeast yet, and MetaBeast came up to speak a little bit ago. What up, MetaBeast? How are you?
Hang on.
He told a bad bird joke. So now he's being chased by the police.
Lovely janky wood. Sorry. No, well, I have something to talk about, but that can wait. I did come up though when you guys were talking about Wonder Mine, and I have been there. I have mined and I have minted through the machine. Whether they are actually active or not, it seems like they are or have done some things. But you can still go to Wonder Mine. It is a ghost town compared to the way it used to be, unfortunately, but it is there and still usable.
Nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, my thoughts with Wondermine was just that it like just lost its it lost its what would be the word for it? Like its interest in a way, like from not being around for so long, it may have like just deflated.
Who used to do those egg things? I missed the egg hangouts. I don't remember who that was.
I think that was Billy. It would be Billy.
Yes,
But there was someone
we
else.
talked about that recently.
Are you talking about
The Humpty Wall.
Yeah, those are the best times in Wonder Mine. I just don't remember who did it. But there are other meetups. I forgot what other
That
meetups.
was
But
the
yes,
NFT I made that said "Welcome to Decentraland" with a bunch of the Humpties.
yeah.
One was the Australian version.
Yeah, Scott, I was there. That was a prime Wonder Mine time. Or like
And
if you were there in like a long time ago, we used to all play hide and seek. Or like and then with the cockroaches, we would like run around until someone caught us and squashed us.
well, and you could I would hang out with Chrono and Bitfiend and On the Rise and some other people there all the time too, just hanging out.
Yep.
So,
The
were the, weren't there any other prime parties at Wonder Mine? I'm just trying to think of like what other social events we had there to make it fun.
Well, and for any context for anyone that's not a Decentralander, we would be this is like outside of the actual game itself. We would be just doing extra shit. Mariana, I think the sign would be like there was like I don't know if there was like some sort of beef between the wall people and the sign people, the people that would climb onto the wall and hang out opposed to the people that would climb onto the sign and hang out. I remember I was a sign person.
It was not easy getting up on that wall either.
No, you had to like climb the tree or yeah, somehow get yourself up on that tree. I used to use that same tree and I would on stream I'd just have a bunch of people like, "Okay guys, first person to climb this tree will get NFT giveaway." And this we're talking early, like 2022, late 21.
Now if we climb that same tree, since our back would break.
Yeah, now we're old. Our avatars
Yeah.
are old. Like some of us have turned into penguins and others have turned into leopard monkeys and what the fuck is that? Is that a Super Saiyan beaver? Not a beast?
A
Is that what
beaver.
you is that what it was?
No, actually. So, since you asked, it is a beaver. Um, Something I never thought I would be a part of is an NFT project, and somebody asked me if I would like to write the lore for it. It's called the Block, the Beaver Lodge Original Colony. Um, I know the artist. You know the artist. You hang out in the space every once in a while with Shorty. Fab is the artist behind them. He drew them. 187 traits, 999 of them. They just started minting yesterday, but mine's a one of one as the archivist or lore writer, whatever you'd like to call it. So yeah, that's what it is, and I actually learned a lot about beavers. They're very actually interesting creatures.
Oh, nice, nice. I see, I see. So pretty soon we'll see the beavers come in to Decentraland. They'll be building dams and shit.
I actually am trying to build one.
Trying to build the dam.
Trying to build a
Well,
dam.
I think we need more dams on Decentraland. I don't think we have that piece of infrastructure. Uh uh and let's see. I know that Make had requested to come up to speak. What up, Make? How are you?
GM, my pudgy, little pudgy friends, you two just look so stinking fucking cute next to each other. It's hilarious.
Yeah, dude, we're planning on making a full blown series anime starring our Pudgies, and I've also have volunteered yours. So now
You
we have
can,
three.
we are gonna go dancing together as pudgies. Few news and notes. First of all, I want to say huge congratulations to Job and Billy for keeping the torch running. I've seen more of Decentraland because of them than anybody else for sure, and it's not close. So I believe I'm gonna be on my way to a roller skating disco solo tonight, but I will be listening in the car on the way. I'm going dancing by myself tonight on roller skates. I wanted to shout out Candy Wave Wars, and I have definitely extended a crossover event to Candy and to Hurricane because they are really doing some of what I think is the best stuff going on Twitter right now for music. So I just wanted to say huge congratulations to them. If you do tap into music, they are actively doing something special. Great to see you, Candy. And big thanks to everybody who came out last night. Jambert, it was wonderful to have him back in the building, just giving his vibes. Great to see Arjun in the house. Always one of the most creative people out here. Yeah. And I'm just super inspired tonight. Like last night was such a vibe. with the fam. Huge shout to Drip and M for keeping the vibes going. If you guys throw parties or events and you want to reward people, there is literally no better way than Dr. Drip's uh, new wearable. It is saving Sin and I. I mean, it's got to be 10 to 30 hours a week, depending on how you mash that up. I used to record every single one of your names, go chase down your wallets all the time, and now we can find you. So I just can't say enough good things. Also, I was thinking it's time to do timeline MVPs, because we really see what people are doing, and that's for all of us. I feel like Jay, Name, Quan, and Empress Trash have just been absolutely lighting up not only the TL and on X, but also like Instagram. And I mean, for Decentraland, it's just great to see people coming in and bringing so much energy to what everybody else is doing, and it's super noticed. So just out here being grateful and thankful. And this old man's gonna roller skate his ass off tonight. Let's go. I know Canessa would go with me. She's probably the only one. All my friends in New York are too salty. Everybody, I'm like, dude, I'm going to a roller disco in Brooklyn. Will you come? And everybody's like, yeah, we don't do the metaverse and we don't do roller skating. I'm like, what do you guys even do? What do you do for real? I don't know. So classic 70s style step over skate tonight, dancing by myself.
Make
Legend.
I'm gonna be in New York City in like 2 weeks. Can we please go roller skating? I love roller skating.
I will find us a place to skate and I would
All right,
love that. Let me know if you need a ride from the airport. I will pull up in my roller skates. I don't even know that I'm going to take them off after tonight.
we'll keep them on and for another 2 weeks. I'll join you.
We are so back.
Hey, let's go.
Is that our third state? Is it third state we've hung out together too? That'll be awesome. I miss you so much. Let's go.
Oh, me too. Were you in Argentina? I forgot if you were in Argentina,
I
right?
was not in Argentina, but we definitely hung out in Denver. We've definitely hung out in Ohio, and we are so ready for a New York run. Speaking of, who else is going to NFT New York? Because I know that's not as much a thing lately as most, but it's going to be a vibe this year. I am determined to throw another MetaBeast Roman party during. So if anybody wants to get down, Candy, I know you're tri-state. Maybe there's a collab.
When is it, Make?
Sin's got probably the exact dates, but I
Se-
know it's early September.
September 1st through the 3rd. So that falls on like a Monday through Wednesday.
So it's like Labor Day weekend, I think.
Oh, would it be?
Maybe.
That's gonna make taking off work easier. Let's go.
I've ne- I've never given labor, so I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, okay, it is a sorry, 1st through 3rd is a Tuesday through Thursday.
Okay, so it's
So,
after Labor Day. So that's actually not that bad because then they allow people to like fly in over the weekend or Monday, hang out in New York City, and then get to NFT. Yeah, I know there's like consensus going on next or not next week, but in like 2 days. Hasnifal, you should be going to consensus. You're like 3 hours away.
oh, I want to, but if it didn't fall, specifically, I would want to go for a Pudgy event because
Yeah.
Pudgies are having a something out there, but that falls on a Wednesday. I can't do that right now. If I want
Yeah.
NFT New York, I can't have
You can't have them
consensus.
all. You can't have all.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
And it hurts me. It hurts me deep down.
Yeah. I know I couldn't make it to consensus, but I do want to find a conference to go this year. I don't know if I
Maybe I
want
should just quit my job. Just be a professional NFT festival goer.
I want to be a
On roller
professional beach
skates.
bum.
You'll never
A
have to buy a pair
professional
of socks.
goer on roller skates.
What
That's
what
for
happened, Canessa?
Oh, you'll never have to buy a pair of socks again because that's like the number one thing you get at crypto conferences is socks.
I
Hold
was
up.
actually
I
I
went.
was actually wearing my Pudgy Penguin socks yesterday from Denver, Canasta.
Oh, girl, you remove them from package? Don't you know how much that affects
I
resale?
know, and I put them in the washer like a few times already.
I have them right here. Listen,
Oh, they're in like 100% pristine condition to be
mint,
ready to be
mint in
passed down
package.
as heirlooms.
Yes, ma'am. Mint in package next to all of my highly collectible plastic toys. Yes,
the
I am that person.
the
I should have grabbed
fact
the
that
second one.
Canessa could reach over and be like, "Listen to this packaging," tells me that she might be the same as me. And like when
Oh
she
my god.
receives something, she'll just throw it in a corner, all packaged up.
No,
It's like, all right,
you don't take them out of the boxes, you psychopath.
yeah, I don't do that. Like they're like all my
Who
shit's
does
still
that?
in the mailing stuff.
No.
Yeah.
No, who does it? Who orders stuff and then doesn't open the box? Like that shit doesn't even make it. Like I open it in the parking lot of the post office. Like I want to see what treasures I got. You're crazy.
I mean, maybe one day it'll be like I could do like a unboxing party and be like, all right, I can't remember what I ordered,
Oh my
but like
gosh.
so it'll be a surprise.
Well, you should just give us all your mailing address and we'll all send you something and then you can unbox some random shit from us. That would be pretty fun.
Ooh. I know I mean I do know that I've had some friends like from Decentraland that send me have sent me some packages like like Drip and an
Wait,
old guy.
you've opened those, right?
I've opened those 2, yes. That's how I
Okay,
know
because I
that
was
I've
gonna say
received them.
if you got packages from the family and you didn't open them, I would I might have to like put you on
Disown me?
exile island until you learn your lesson. Cause that's fam.
You're right. No, I've opened those, that's how I know what they were.
Okay. Plus there's perishables in there. So dude, don't okay. All right. Standing down. Good.
Perishables, like, if it were Roots chocolate or, I mean,
Old guy salsa. Like you don't want to
oh,
be sitting on
yes.
that.
Well, wouldn't it just, like, ferment and, like, be, like, stronger later?
Botulism. No, like canned salsa doesn't ferment. It just gets deadly. Not saying that that would happen, but Okay, like for the record, if you get cool stuff from your friends, you have to open it. If it's just like somebody from eBay, I won't judge.
Okay, okay. So, let's see, what other cool goodies do have I gotten? I got stickers. I got chocolate from Master Wayne's. By the way, Canessa, if you haven't like tried any chocolate from Master Wayne's like source, I'm gonna buy you some. Do you like tree bark?
I do, and I've been offered, and I am still waiting. So maybe someday I will, because when I got to share a room with Master Wayne's last year, and so I brought chocolate, like locally sourced chocolate, and I was like, I hope you like chocolate, and then she just like laughed and kind of filled me in, and so yes, I do like chocolate, and I do need to buy some more Roots chocolate because I've eaten my stash, I think.
Damn, you already ran through your stash? Did you have any help?
Yes. Yes. The kids found it and they were like, Mom, what's this? I'm like, shush, shush. Don't, don't go in my candy
You,
desk.
you you need to just get a wrapper of like some candy that they don't
Oh,
like
yeah.
and like replace your Roots chocolate into that.
Yeah. Well, if I get dark chocolate, they're not fans. But no, they'll come in and they'll say, Mom, I love you. And I'm like, oh, like I raised such good kids. And they come and they'll give me a hug. And then I hear their other hand like scurrying into my candy stash. I'm like, you guys, come on, I think you're using me. Like, this wasn't a hug. This was a hostile takeover. And then you realize you raised kids just with the same sense of humor, and they're like, "I love you, mom." And you're like, "Okay, just take the candy. Mommy's building." But yeah, I should do that. I should get like spicy pepper chocolate, and then just keep that wrapper and keep putting it on other stuff.
Yes, yes. Like upon getting it, you just like open it fresh and like, here, have a piece, one of you each. Give it a try. And then it's like, okay, well, this is the item you just tried. You never want to get chocolate from this bag.
Yeah, but sadly they might like it, and they might be like, "That's good. I'm gonna have it with Takis now." I'll be like, "Oh snap."
Oh no. Speaking of Taki, someone, I think it was someone in our friend group posted, oh, it was Crypto Minotaur. He posted a picture of like blue Takis, the blue Takis. I was and the caption said, have any of you tried these? And I had to come in and reply and say, no, I'm scared to poop blue.
You guys haven't had blue Takis?
No, I'm scared to poop
Oh.
blue.
No, no, no. So you just come and see the Gen Alpha mom over here. Yes, blue Takis are a thing, and I don't know about that part. I can't comment on, but the Takis are, they're pretty good, like in all the flavors. Blue Takis, I don't know. I just, I mean, you might as well just eat the food coloring because it's in everything anyway. So
Sounds like something that someone that has pooped blue would say.
I don't know. I didn't have many of them. Like, I don't need to be eating Takis. There's nothing good about those.
I I mean, I don't know if they've like changed over the years. I remember like when they first started getting popular, I think I was like a high schooler and or more popular among my age group. And like they would be the hottest things on the planet. And everyone like loved them. I wonder if the recipe has changed because
I
when they make great things like that, like it recipe always changes at some point.
Yeah, I don't know. I use them as currency in my classroom. Like, if you want to get high school kids to do work, you just get some Takis and, like, I don't know, Doritos. The Takis,
Jeez,
like, that was what worked there. And then, like, maybe some energy drinks, but you had to earn them. So you can't just always, I'm not giving out energy drinks to everybody, but like, all you got to do is buy one and put it in there and let them think they're all going to earn it. And then you're only going to get in trouble with one parent when they're like, "You gave my kid an energy drink." Just kidding. I don't think I actually did that. I think they were, well, it was school appropriate, guys. It was like whatever we
uh,
sold at the vending machine.
yeah, oh man. So wow,
You know what I
I
do, Canessa? I put White Claws into it, and then
Oh
nobody
my,
asked me to do snacks again.
oh my gosh. Yeah, I
uh,
think I wanted to keep my job back then, so
the more I learn about your teaching career, the more it's starting to sound like you ran that classroom like a prison. It's like,
Oh,
the Takis were the currency. How about a honey bun?
I I was good at what I did. I was good at what I did. But like, you got to be, yeah, you do kind of. I mean, these some of these kids did go to prison, so you gotta you gotta know what you're doing.
You got to speak their language. Oh man. And Rev, I see your hand is up. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I just, as an English person, can you explain what a tacky is? If that's all right. I'm just really curious.
Corn oil, fake spices, food coloring, and some sort of corn glue paste wrapped in a circle, like a Frito Lay on crack.
Oh wow. I could, no, yeah, maybe, and that's probably why it never made it to the UK. All right, thank you.
Well, and And like I think Takis are kind of I don't know why they're so popular. I mean they're good, they're yummy, but like almost like viral popularity. And I was in one of my little group chats this week. Somebody was posting about the Grimace meal coming back in like a different country, not the US. Simmer down, everybody. But like for anybody that knows what the Grimace shake is, I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, the song. And they were like, what song? And I'm like, no, you don't know what the Grimace song is. So I had to send them. I was like, I'm sorry now that like I'm forcing you to be aware of this, but like the whole Grimace viral. I don't even know how to explain it. If you don't know what the Grimace shake is or does, I guess you'll have to Google it because this is where I should earn a medal for being a Gen Alpha mom because I've survived the Grimace shake and everything that happens. Like people were sad in my house when they got a Grimace shake and it didn't kill somebody. They're like, it didn't kill my sister. I'm like, no, you guys. So you know the Grimace shake song, right, Sin?
Of course,
Okay.
purple is my favorite color,
Okay. All
so
right.
I mean,
Yeah. Grimace. Oh my gosh.
what kind of purple lover would I be if I didn't also dabble into the dark side of things?
And did you have the Grimace shake when it came out?
Of course.
Mm.
I also pulled it up on screen for all our friends watching the stream. Um, there, I don't know if this is real. From 2 days ago, you eat a McDonald's purple barbecue burger for
Oh.
Grimace.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't know. I was gonna say it might be the K-pop Demon Hunter purple sauce, which is pretty good. See, in the U.S., we just our food groups are colors. It doesn't even have
yes.
flavors. It's just like that's the
That,
purple sauce. Purple
yeah,
sauce.
yeah. That's not blue raspberry. That's not well. Blue raspberry isn't even real. So that's not raspberry. It's it's
Excuse
the
me,
blue
Sin.
flavor.
The Earth is flat, and blue food coloring is real.
I guess if you take yes, if you take a raspberry, give it the blue. Yeah, you're right. Then we have a blue raspberry. Official crypto cube man is down there like just worried about us and what we're eating. I see the sad faces, the crying faces.
Sebga. Hi, Sebga. Sebga shows up as Peely. But yeah, this is good. I mean, this is probably just beetroot like coloring.
Yeah, yeah. Trying to make it sound healthy.
I
I
gotta try to sleep good at night, and if I think I'm feeding myself artificial stuff, then I gotta gaslit myself.
and here I thought it was just like shavings of a blue crayon that would be mixed with water and then put on on your food.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, dang. Even I said that as a joke and it may sound bad, but it's probably like a better solution than what they actually do. Remember the whole yellow dye 5 uh argument?
No,
And then
that was.
everyone was like, Mountain Dew,
Oh
no.
gosh, yes, 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 yes. I remember all the boys being very scared in school that they couldn't drink Mountain Dew for certain reasons. But I'm more like the Red 40 era, where it's like you're gonna die if you have that.
Dye with a DYE?
Something like that.
Or
Yep.
okay, okay, cool. Just checking. And when you say red 40, is this red 40 included in this Mountain Dew code red that I'm
Probably.
that I'm
Probably.
holding.
Have you had the
Oh
Baja
no.
Blast? It's kind
Of
of good.
course.
It's kind of good. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
I do not drink
I,
soda, but
It
not bad.
goes surprisingly well with gin.
Oh, I could see that.
Baja
And I'm not
Blast
a
and
gin
gin.
drinker, but the first time I tasted it, I'm like, oh my god, I think this would be great with gin, and I was right.
Oh, yeah, that I could see that. And I don't drink gin either. There was something. What was it? I think Taco Bell has like a Baja Blast. I don't know, like something where they mix it with like a frosty. And that was pretty good. Like on a hot day, that was pretty good. Maybe like once in a blue moon to have something like that.
But and it used to be seasonal. You could only get it at Taco Bell, except for once a year in the summer. They would for a time they would put them on the shelves. Now you can find them a bit more often, fortunately.
Oh my God, this Code Red Mountain Dew does have red 40. And yellow 5.
But I guess there's a new Mountain Dew out there. I, I'm not 100% sure on the name, but it's Mountain Dew Dirty or something, and it's supposed to be like a cream soda version of it.
I heard that McDonald's is adding a dirty soda menu. So I don't know. I'm sure I'm gonna check that out. Maybe against my will, but I'll check it
Yes.
out.
Let me know. I have not set foot on a McDonald's since the CEO took a quote unquote big bite of their big arch burger product. They didn't even call it food product. They called it product.
So you didn't have the Demon Slayer McFlurry?
Unfortunately, I have not indulged in any McDonald's since. Yes,
Wow.
I know. I
Wow.
know. Which is probably a good thing. Definitely a good thing.
Yes, I have
Not,
not gone either, nor have I fed
not.
anything there to my beautiful
Yes,
children
yes, yes, yes.
ever.
No, no, we don't. We don't do that. We don't do that. Now,
Hey, is this
Culver's, on the other hand. Oh,
hey,
go
is
ahead.
this mic working?
Hey,
It is
Fitty.
working.
Yes, how are you?
Good and bad. So anyway, I've been gone for a while. I just got the stuff working here. I moved to a shack in the country in well in Southern California, but it cost me everything. It was a nightmare. And so trying to pay for that and stabilize and get all my shit together. But yeah, it's amazing. But I'm in Southern California in the mountains, so I'm it's pretty crazy. So I had these guys. I needed a floor. This place is like 100 years old. I live by a lake. It's like it used to be. Some people live here, but it's like vacation cabins, and so it's gonna get hot. It got super cold. It snowed for the first time in 10 years. I was camping. So I'm like 3 hours from my parents. So I'm not gonna drive 3 hours. Not staying in a hotel. I was camping, and then I was doing winter camping. It snowed. These guys came. It takes forever to get someone to come out here. I'm on a dirt road. It's amazing, but then they're all, "Oh, we smell gas. You have a gas leak, so we're not working." I'm all, "What?" I'm all, "Just finish it. I'll get the gas. Just do real quick." And like they called inspectors on me, and all these people come out, like 3 different people come because I'm on the edge of like national BM whatever land, government land, and like it's just. But I'm not in a city. It's just a nightmare. But I had all these people come, and then they're like, "Oh, you need this gas. You need this. Okay, now you need this done." And like, okay, now you need the water. I had everything redone. It took months and months. I came and went. So anyway, but it's amazing though. I'm like, I can't even hear the road, like the main road closest to me. and there's just animals everywhere. It's just fucking drama. Like there's wah, wah, somebody's fighting with somebody over something. There's deer come right up to the house to eat whatever plants you have around your house, and then ground squirrels, big gray squirrels, little gray mice trying to get in. I got lizards, and then a huge saw these lizards came out, a huge road runner. It's like 3 foot tall. I'd never seen a road runner right outside my window. So I have this glass window with a little view, and like it's just like this nature. I'm in like the path. I also put a bird feed bath out. So I had the little birds come, and then the medium birds come and kick them out. And then these crows come and put bread. Someone's giving the crows bread somewhere, and they put bread to wet it, to soften it in my bird. It's just constant drama on the and then something this roadrunner comes, eats all the lizards, and then it's just like every day something going down, like with the animal. So there's quails come through, um, right outside my window. It's fucking sick. And then and then I might get, supposedly the internet company I got is gonna get gigabit. I'm gonna get a full internet gigabit out here upgrade someday, and that'll be amazing. So maybe I can stream at some point in the future. Yeah. So it's fucking, but I have to work my ass off to pay for everything, and I'm just scrambling around. I might do like they don't have a karaoke person at the senior center. There's like a little town, but so I might do the karaoke at the senior center. And
Are you like near Idlewild? Is that
maybe
maybe?
no,
All right, no.
I don't know. I'm closer. The biggest city I'm by 3 hours from LA, right? Bakersfield is close to me. I'm on the edge of the forest. Is it the Sequoia forest? Whatever our big forest down here is. Um,
That's San Jacinto. That's a mountain.
oh, there's tons of lakes up. I'm not going to tell you exactly right, but anyway, it's the same as living in the desert though. It's gonna get hot as fuck in August, and then it gets super cold in the winter. Like at night, it's still cold at night. It's like the same as a desert, but I mean, like I got trees and mountain around. But right now, it's beautiful. The in betweens are just amazing. So yeah, all I wanted to do was like just get out of the city. I was done with everything I could do there with my kid and everything going on. So it's all good. I had a chance to get out, so I did, and it's just gonna really cost me. But I came to make sure I was here today for Billy's anniversary thing and the ABC. I know it's not just Billy, but because I was here, Sinful, I made sure I was here for your anniversary show too. I pulled that off with everything going on. So anyway, thanks for being here for me, family. I'm not.
Sounds amazing. That's all I can say.
It is pretty good, man. If we got to try it sometime, but just because I'm just getting older and my obligations were at the point I could do it. I still have internet and all my crap, so I can still put on some shows and stuff here. So do something at some point. I'm working it out.
Hey,
Anyway,
whenever you always got a place at our house, bud. Whenever
I
you're ready,
I
we love
know, dude.
ourselves some 50, bud.
I want to hook you up with something sick. So now I have I can actually I have all my records out of storage. So I just have like a shack, and then I have a storage unit. So I basically have a big ass shed and a shed to live in, and it's fucking sick. Some but shows and stuff here. But do something. Yeah, I'm going through my records, and they're dirty as fuck. So I actually have to clean. I have old house. I
Hey,
have
whenever
disco,
you
like
know you always
crazy old
our
disco.
house, bud.
So
Whenever
I used
you're
to do
ready,
disco,
we
and
love
then
ourselves some 50, bud.
I want to hook. I have 80s. I sold a ton of 80s records, but you can't stream most of the 80s records, music, the artists, or like Madonna. You can't stream Madonna on Twitch. You can't. They have the list, but I was like, all right, fuck it. I just keep like all the cool ska, all the good like weird 80s stuff, and I sold a ton, but I am still doing. I have an 80s gig coming up, so but I actually have to sit and wipe some of these records off. There's like this old. I have a bunch of old disco house from like 2000, like right around 2000. I don't know if you remember that. Every trance was going crazy. Like at 2000, like you couldn't like drum and bass was going nuts, but you never even heard. You go to a rave and just be all trance. But there was all this house, all like hard house and regular house was still being produced, like regular disco house from like New York house, whatever you want to call it, compared to the rave stuff. Like, so I just, what the hell? These records are dirty. Everything has like spilled on it or something. Maybe got something else on it. I don't know what's on it. Like, I'm just like wiping funk off of old records. So when I'm done wiping off some records, I'll make like a nice house set out of my old house.
I wish
Yeah,
you were coming roller skating with me tonight. I just feel like, Canessa 50. Come on. Who's coming with me? Sheesh. I don't want to go alone.
I can still skate. I just skate. My cousin's kid had a skating event the last 5-10 years. Whenever I went to that, like,
Fun fact, I was a roller rink skate guard from 15 to 17, had the time of my life, fuzzy dancers, Macarena dancers I used to bring out, the fuzzy dice game, which I totally cheated for the cute girls all the time. Oh man, reliving the past.
that's nice. Anyway, so I'm alive. I'm struggling, but I'll be around somewhere. Ooh.
It's good to hear from you, Fiddy, and glad you're in nature. Sounds like it might be some good things, about being out there. There's always some crazy things about being out there too. Sometimes, yes, the neighbors are a little little out there in their woods. But glad to see you come through, and it's nice to have like this place to still call home.
Well, listen, I have so many ideas to build stuff, Vanessa, and I had internet at this one campground, even like I was gonna work on my laptop, and like the video card died in this laptop I have, so I couldn't actually do anything. But I got some stuff I've cooked up in my mind and written down, so I'm gonna do something cool. You'll be impressed.
I think having no internet and no computer is sometimes like the best gift for idea generation. Like I I hate it. I can't stand it, but then like usually that's when I come back with some of my best ideas cuz I'm like, all right, I have nothing better to do than just draw it. And then like draw and draw and draw, write down ideas, and then I come back to them later. I'm like, wow, I was so smart. Like, otherwise, if I have the internet, then I'm just like just totally distracted by what's new in the marketplace, or maybe I should, check OpenSea, um, and don't actually get anything done. So hopefully, maybe it's similar for you, and it'll maybe some good will come of the extended time away from the internet.
Oh hell yeah! No, I write stuff down. I don't know if all my ideas will work in in the builder, but I have a bunch of stuff I want to do. And yeah, it's just from being unplugged for a while. But then again, there actually is, a lot of there's connection everywhere. There's public libraries even out in the country where you are at, somewhere. And it's like, oh yeah, it's free. I found a library with a 3D printer that you can use. So that's kind of fun. And then
That's
Canessa,
cool.
so there's a little school out here, and of course, just like in the big city where there's tons of people in a huge school districts, they cannot fill the special ed positions. There's always someone needed for special ed, and it doesn't matter where you go. But I can't do special. I'm too empathic, and people love like everybody wants to hug me all the time instead of doing anything, like getting anything done or going anywhere. Like you can't just fucking hug because I spend time to like understand people, and empathize, and it's too much for some, like people's pets, people's animals, like me, like they're all okay, that's weird. No, she doesn't let anybody pet her, and like I don't know, it's just I have this thing where I have that I have that thing, and like I can't do special ed because I'm too much. It's too much for me. And like, you get these crushing hugs too, like people, I don't know, you just like it's a lot, and like so it's hard, like so
Yeah.
I don't know if but it's like money. I need money. It's not.
Well, go to the high school. They're less likely to hug you, more likely to kill you if they do hug you. But
Yeah.
they
No, I tell
usually
the administration, I tell them straight up now. I know. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
no. I yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say. Sometimes, like, yeah. Uh,
No, I talk to people at the district, like, I'll just straight up, man. I've worked all kinds of classrooms, and I taught adult ed for 4 years, actually. And we actually had a contract with the government for um, job retraining for people with brain trauma injuries. And like, so I had half regular people and then half people with a brain injury in my class, teaching like Photoshop, Premiere, After Effects, like teaching people, um some people the same thing over and over again. I don't care. um but I had a wonderful man. The best story was would forget every week that he would tell me that, I have this brain injury, so I forget everything. I know. It's like you've told me I don't care. I teach chapter one the most. At adult ed, people drop out, halfway through no one goes to the end of, like, people just get what they want and then they leave. Like I just came here for this class. I'm not doing the whole like, um I this guy would apologize to me and he had someone with him, like, he was really bad. He had someone, a caretaker, sit next to him in class, and, like, so, but he'd come to class, and it was very sweet, and he had apologized to me every week, and I get paid the same no matter what chapter I teach you. I don't care. Let's do chapter 1 again. I don't care. I teach chapter 1 all the time. But, yeah, it was, that was pretty intense. And then I had to sit people, someone with a bad eyesight always sit in the back at the lecture. Like I have to sit people in seats and like just all kinds of stuff. But it was hilarious because all I would teach people was how to make ads. Like there's no job placement. We had a 3D CAD program. This is a long time ago before you could just tell AI to make CAD drawing. But that those people got instant employment, and we had lots of places outside of LA that need 3D manufacturing, need someone to run the 3D machines, So like they had instant employment, and then we did web design, so those people still had jobs back then. Well, web design, you get a job, but like cool stuff, Hollywood stuff, like, movie editing movies and special effects. There's no like job placement. Like you kind of you do it on your own and like you're just on your own and it's just bad. It's a bad scene at adult ed. So the way I was getting paid was I was working in advertising and making ads and making videos and making branding products and making stuff like, doing little ad places were everywhere before the big crash in 2008. So like I did my own Photoshop and I had them make stuff, like product labels, make a CD, you make, all this stupid stuff. And then you take all those pieces of everything you made, and then you animate it later in After Effects and to tie it like together into all the shit I was doing. Commercials is just like Photoshop, moving stuff around in Photoshop, which is After Effects, and like, but I had some of the funniest. Some people were comedians and they just made the funniest shit. Like, remember wacky packages and those funny labels, stickers that you could buy? I don't know. You guys are probably too young, but when I was a kid, they had parody and Mad Magazine. All the magazines always had parody labels, and that's all the stuff I was into. Like, I was already into advertising when I was a kid, but I had people that were just making stuff like that every day, like just making the funniest parody labels of stuff. And I'm all, yeah, yeah, like you got it more. Like it was the best time um seeing what the students make. And then some people don't have a sense of humor anymore. When you get it hit on your head, everybody's different. Like what happens to you when you get a brain head injury, it affects everybody differently. And people lose a different thing is all I could try to describe it as. It's some people don't have a sense of humor and they just don't get when I'm being fun making something that you don't get it. And some people have an amazing sense of humor and but forget things or whatever their thing is. It was a pretty amazing experience just being the teacher. And then what you really get from teaching is you become the master of the software because you see what everybody does wrong, what everybody makes their mistake at, what stage, what part, what they lose. People lose, you lose files in After Effects. You lose like there's so many layers and so much going on that people lose stuff. And like I actually had got paid to find stuff for people at one point. I was actually like After Effects master for like a year. Um because people are switching over to After Effects and like movies and stuff and everybody's switching at that time to digital. And I just knew the mistakes that everybody made every time, like what happened when you got big, your After Effects projects get huge. Like um I don't know, just stuff. I just see what people, you just accidentally click. There's just buttons everywhere. Everything could be clicked on. So you just like click somewhere and you just like, what did I do? You just lost. You ruined everything. You lost everything. Like, where did it go? Like, I don't know if you remember those days. Anybody who sees old software, oh my God.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I used to write it up on the wall like save your stuff, and like we would you I mean,
Have
anybody
a
in life,
backup,
that's
have
you're
two
gonna
backups going. Like,
yeah. And you're just gonna have to learn that the hard way, and it's gonna suck and be painful, but you only have to do it a few times, and then you'll never want to do that again. I learned that my first semester of college, spent like, I don't know, 5 hours on something, and it was midnight, and I was going to submit it, didn't have a copy, and it was deleted. And so then I got to start from scratch at like midnight and do it all over again. And I only had to do that once. And oh, I shouldn't say that. I think I lost some stuff in Blender this week. So yeah, it's wonderful you're doing that. And I know there's a definitely some gifts that you get from working with, anybody that you're teaching and teaching a new trade to. And I miss it a lot of times. I don't miss I think the paperwork is the part that, and the, I don't know, just there's a lot of heartbreaking parts of that job too. um But yeah, I know. I think they always need more people because it's the burnout rate is huge. It's like most people don't make it to 5 years, and I made it to 10, and I'm like, I think that might mean there's something wrong with me. The fact that I made it to 10 years and I still really get a lot of fulfillment out of it. I don't know.
I think it's better for young people as a stepping stone or a way to see so if they want to do that or go into that field or do something, even teach, I don't know. And then people who had a brother or sister that they took care of at home are the best. They can do it and like it's nothing, and they come in and go home every day and like it's just whatever, and like that's like the rare people that can do it. But yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot of stuff for young people to do out in the sticks when you're out in the country. So I don't know why. It's yeah, it's just hard to fill, man. It is. Anyway, I'm good. Everything gonna be good.
Well, thank you for rolling through, and yeah, we're out here.
Love you. Um, can I ask you a tech question? Are these? Can you run more than one video at once in a? I haven't even logged in and tried it in the just in a scene in your world in Decentraland. And can they
No,
be different videos, or do you have to just replicate your main screen? Because that's what
well,
I see everybody doing.
I mean, Sin and Make could probably answer better than I could, but I mean, to my knowledge, no. But you guys, what do you think?
I'll just log in and make more than one screen and link it to a different video and see what happens.
I've tried to do like two screens on a build because I wanted like Mardi Gras scene. I wanted you to be in the middle and like you could face either,
Yeah.
north or south and you'd still have a video, but they overlap with sound so you get double audio. So don't do that cuz like what then once your party starts, you have to redeploy and it's like 15 minutes. So learn that one the hard way. And then
Yeah,
my
we
yes.
we had that issue with the stack as well. The way that I managed to fix it quickly without redeploying was we had admin tools on the build. So on the second screen, I made it so it was linked to the Decentraland server, even though nothing was live, and then just that's how I got through it.
Wow. Smart.
But
Smarty
sorry, go
guy.
ahead.
No,
Go ahead, guys.
maybe Dr. J can write something up.
Yeah, yeah. If you find them, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if he how if he wants to be found, but if you find him, let him know Mew Mew says hi.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he's out in nature somewhere like me.
Exactly. um. No, I mean the thing is that like people have done it before, and I mean even with like yeah, yeah, people have done it before, but I don't know if it like I have an example in my head, but I don't know if it would be the right example. Like for example, the music festival, like Make performed at the music festival. I think it was back in 2025, the last one they did, and the main stage had like the main visual, and then around it it had like little shards that would project portions of the stream onto them.
And I thought they did that for Dead Mouse.
Yes, they did do that for Deadmau5 too. That was the second example in my head. I was just using the most recent one.
Well, yeah, that's a long time ago that they could do, but it's a replica of the same screen. It's not two different things.
Yeah,
You know what I would
yeah.
like? to tell everybody a tip. There's that website Mux MUX maybe .com host. Okay, I put one video up for that Halloween thing, and it was free, and it's still hosting there for free, one video. And then I went back to see if I can put more, and it says I can put 10. You can put 10 videos up before you have to give them a credit card. So if anybody's doing a party or a thing, something like we do, wants to do an event and needs a place to put one video or 10. So I have two on there, and they can both stream to Decentraland in my world. Either one I can pick, and then yeah, I haven't given them a credit card or anything, so just so people know about.
But yeah, I think we still struggle with having two separate streams on one parcel. But perhaps maybe even just trying to work around it with I don't know if you have like a
Well, you can
10-piece parcel and one parcel is split out out of the estate, and you could stream something else to that.
ooh. Uh, I have to think. Yeah, but um, what was I going to say? I forgot. Anyway, thanks. That's my main thing that was on my brain right now.
Yep, for sure, for
What if I
sure.
just render a giant video and then put something building in the way that breaks up, and it looks like two videos, but it's one video actually running?
Yep, I guess that would be more of like what Foundation has done in the past,
Just
like
a
with the Dead
long,
Mouse build.
you
Yeah.
make a long skinny video, and then you put it behind, whatever, and it only shows through where you want it to, and then it looks like there's other screens, but it's just one big video behind the mask.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yep, yep, yep.
All right.
so,
Yeah,
so
more
yeah,
ideas for people listening.
yes, all the ideas. Develop the ideas, please. Uh, I see. I see. Canessa's over here showing her new product off to Mariana. Mariana's like, "Wow, I'm quite impressed." uh,
Oh, yes, yes. We've been busy, Mariana.
Yeah, we have. I'm like so oblivious to like why is toxic and Canessa? Like what are they doing?
Oh, that's
Uh-uh.
okay. I pretty much figured I was gonna get like kicked out for this one, or like it doesn't get past curation, but they just
I was gonna say, imagine the meeting with curations on this one.
oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Oliver was like, "You can't do that. We didn't add those bones." I was like, Well, I did it. Ha ha ha." And it was all like in chat, and then he was like, "No, how did you do it?" And I was like, "A magician never shares their secrets." And he's like, "No, seriously, how?" So I was like, "Oh shoot!" Now I'm like, did I make Oliver mad?" But then, yeah.
Yeah. Canessa, if there was a Decentraland Guinness World Record, you would be in it for this mode.
Oh my god. Ah,
And
yeah.
I'm
This.
like trying to like buy it, but like my wallets are confused. I'm trying to
Oh
get to my MetaMask.
no. Yeah, this one was a fun one. I Mom must be so proud of me.
Hmm.
Like, oh, but it's like a good way to see how people built their stuff because it's all about the weight painting. Like, you can go from like an A cup to a D cup just based on how the artist weight painted it. So this one, the Rich Homie
Yeah,
Queen
yeah,
Queen
yeah.
Bee is definitely like the weight painting is pronounced,
Yeah, oh yeah.
I would
Well,
say.
Rich was thinking about that, so for the emote that would come out in 5 years,
Oh my gosh, if he only knew.
Gosh,
Oh, jeez.
I
Jiggle
know.
physics with Canessa.
I know. Okay, if my mouse on my laptop, I can finally zoom in on Vanessa. I've been like, how do I zoom in on
Oh my
my
god.
mouse ain't scrolling? How do I move?
Zoom in
Oh,
there. Zoom all the
I'm
way in.
There was an 80, was it Weird Science when they were like making a robot?
Oh
That's all
yes.
I think of when I think of your jiggle physics.
Oh my gosh.
We need
That
a
was
push-up
such a
bra,
peak
Vanessa.
movie. What's that?
We need this wearable needs a push-up bra.
I know it does. I think the elastic on the it looks like the
Yeah,
elastic is just kind of worn. It's just
yeah,
stretched
yeah.
out.
We need to get a better push-up bra on this.
Yeah, too many days at the party.
Oh, God.
It's just so funny because usually like I I hold back on every like there's always yeah, there's like there could always be like a different version of it. Definitely like Bull Rider, this one, like this is tamed down a little bit from like what it was to like, okay, like I'm gonna get a concussion if I don't
Oh
tone
my
this down.
gosh.
So or like a chin injury. But anyway, girl
You're
problems.
very
Yeah.
naughty.
I am very
This is
authentic.
a
I
serious
am
conversation, okay?
this is just an ABC conversation. You see your way out of it. Make no, I don't know. I haven't said
Uh,
that since I was in the 4th grade. Sorry.
yep. You and me,
I
we're
I
nice
am
and young.
I'm super
Meg.
confused.
Just have a seat next to me, Meg. We're just gonna be the curious bystanders, just with our eyes wide open and our jaws dropped. It's okay. Just let the conversation be.
I'm in the background cooking up a little surprise for y'all. Let's go. No jiggle physics necessary.
Damn, I was gonna say you gonna bring physics to us.
No, but I am debating like on copyright right now. Like, how far am I willing to push this one and worry about getting in trouble?
Are you a ask for permission or ask for forgiveness kind of person?
I'm definitely asked for permission, and it always gets me in trouble. That's the funny
Gosh,
thing. Like Rustan
it really
always
does.
like he literally says that to me all the time. He's like, "Why do you bother asking like
Yeah.
these founders and people to do stuff when they're dicks?" And I'm like, I don't know, but I do.
wait,
Um,
wait, he said that? Jeez.
Yeah, he did. No, definitely when it references, AKCB, just because I always ask permission when we're doing something, or support. Yeah, but this is more on the copyright vein of like what I want to show visually, and then you got to show it again, maybe sometime. But I'm cooking up something fun for the DCL fam for next week. Let's go.
Well, you get it, Make. Get it. Bring it home. Yeah, lots of cool stuff. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Um, oh, Jiggle Bones. Seriously, guys, I don't make this shit up. I don't make it up. Jiggle Bones. It's a real thing. It's coming to hair near you. So if you are a hair creator, you have to add that. It is not automatic. And so if you add a jiggle bone to your hair, the wind will blow it through the air. So at least that's what I've heard. And I don't think
Vanessa,
yeah, go ahead.
where is your jiggle emote on the marketplace? I finally got my wallet connected. I'm trying.
What is this one called? This one is called I think Catch Them Beads. Because of course I had
Uh,
to make
you
it
have
as
to. Uh,
innocuous as possible. And,
okay, I see. I did see the catch some beads. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
we gotta, we gotta have to kind of conceal it a little bit for the curators. Like it's just beads, guys.
exactly.
There's something else going on here.
Yeah, and then if you look at the description, it's like, oh yes, I did. I'm like,
I gotta see that.
but I'm sure they were just like, okay, it's a jumping emote. You know what's the funny thing is the beads look like crap, and my animation on them is so bad. But I was like, you know what? I kind of want to leave it because nobody's looking at the beads.
Right. I
Like
didn't
the
I didn't I didn't realize you had
I
beads.
know exactly. It's not about the beads. Like the normals are reversed on the beads. You can tell I like mirrored it and didn't fix that, and so yeah. But it also because I hand animated it, I didn't parent it to the hand, and the bone on the beads is actually like on the ground. Every time I move it, it like I don't know if that makes sense. Like if the point of origin was on the beads right up there, then I could just
Mhm.
move it like left, right. But if the point of origin is down by your feet and you move it like 2 degrees, it moves the beads like 20 degrees. And so I can't remember why I did it like that because I think I just don't know a better way to have done it on the emote. And so I'm like, yeah, I was just like, I'm gonna crash out if I have to animate this anymore. So it's done. Um, but yeah, and the boys asked for a jiggle physics on the. I did try to do a little bottom jiggle physics. Doesn't work the same.
Oh
The
gosh.
skeleton does not move like that.
I have to tell MetaMask that this is a approved authorization
Uh,
transaction.
that just tells me that the Decentraland armature, there just needs to be another bone added.
Probably. I don't think they ever are.
Perhaps a third leg for
Oh
the
my
male.
gosh.
No,
Is it
no,
considered a
no,
bone
no.
though?
It
I
depends
mean,
on the day.
We'll explain.
ti- time of day, actual day, the way that the moon, whatever moon
Oh
face
my
we're on.
gosh.
They make
Oh.
little blue pills that have the same food coloring as Baja
Takis.
Blast.
Takis.
That, that's it, Canessa. It doesn't even have to be a full blown like wearable or anything. It could just be like a little blue pill that the avatar's holding, and and he's just jumping around.
Don't even get my brain started because it will solve problems that I don't ask it to. It will just start solving them against my will, and then all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, I could add jiggle physics. I mean, like this isn't just an idea that popped into my head. Like, do you know how much freaking thought I put into figuring out how to do this? Like,
Just let me know when you need a proof of concept.
oh
I
my
think I
gosh.
can whip one up.
Oh no 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 no. I think I'll leave the rest to the to another creator. I think Rustan already got that one figured out.
Wait, what are you gonna whip up? Are we still talking about the third leg? Sorry, he's very naughty tonight, folks. He didn't sleep much. He's going roller skating.
Yeah,
He's
suddenly
go-
everybody drops out of the space.
like, oh Lord.
I know. Sorry, I'm sorry for coming back.
No, we love you. We love you. We want you here. We just like we get to show off all of our new
I
creations.
know. I just scrolled through the emote marketplace. I'm like, wow, there's horses and everything. I found the flamethrowers. Yeah, it's like a tongue twister. All right, I'm coming back in the world. I had to exit out because for some reason it wouldn't
So
pop
we're gonna
up.
pick your brain, like because it's not often that we get to have somebody who knows Decentraland really, really well, and then like
Ah,
leave and
it's
then
been
come
lacking.
back. But like, what I want to ask you, like, out of because you're an expert. You were like a verified Twitch streamer, right? Back in
Oh
the
yeah.
day, you had the
Oh
whole
yeah.
thing.
Got my 500 followers on
Oh
Twitch.
my gosh. Okay, so what is like the biggest improvement that you have seen today? Like without thinking too much about it. What's the biggest thing that you're like, oh, that's cool?
Okay, let's see. Well, walking into Genesis Plaza is a lot more inviting. There's a lot more, like, it's not like, I mean, it is kind of overwhelmed because there's so many cool stuff now. So, from like a entering the world perspective, there's this positive feeling. We got people in the center. And then, in terms of like non Genesis Plaza stuff, definitely oh yeah, like the glide emote thing that I keep discovering where you can glide in the air somehow. And yeah, honestly, these new emotes, like, it just like brings more, I don't know the word, realism, I guess. I mean, I don't know if riding a unicorn is something that you
Life.
see in the real world, but
I think she's talking about jiggle physics right there. I think that's the
yeah, the physics. You know what? That's a
physics.
great point, Canessa.
Yeah.
Overall, the concept is the physics make the game a lot more 3D. So yeah, I would say that.
Okay, that is really good feedback to hear. Just because like we've had a lot of changes in the last, I would say, 3 months since the new plaza rolled out. But then like you kind of forget about them, and so I don't know. It is nice. I think it's valuable just to get your feedback and like hear what you're saying is cool and kind
Yeah.
of, yeah, I would agree. I To me the glider is maybe the best addition that has been added for years. Like it just changes everything. And double jump,
Yeah.
glider and
So
double jump.
how do I glide again? And let's see, because like
Okay,
I
yes, I kept
think
your wording kept. I was like, wait a second, is she saying that she does? So okay, do like if you do click on your spacebar twice, that'll be like a double jump, and
yeah.
then clicking on the spacebar 3 times will make you jump, double jump, and glide.
How do I keep the glide?
You hold the
Oh, okay.
spacebar.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm okay. I'm gliding. But can people see when people are gliding or no?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So you saw me gliding like just now.
Let's go up to the lighthouse
Okay, let's
and jump
let
up
me
the lighthouse.
glide
You
away.
you you are going the wrong way,
Oh,
Canessa.
you
Wait.
know what? I think
Do you
I
guys
made it.
see?
You
Do
can't.
you guys see me
Yeah,
gliding away? I'm gliding away.
I forgot you can't get through here.
I don't even know how to get. I don't know where
Oh
this
my
lighthouse is.
come,
god,
come
because
to the come to the tube. Come to the big old tube where you
Oh,
spawn.
hold on.
Cantina needs some renovations, guys.
We need some direction signs, Canessa.
I did, but then I put a giant rock in the way, so you can't get there the old way. So you have to come down to the elevator, down like right at the spawn point, the big hamster tube thingy.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, why do I feel like
Because
such a noob? I am such a noob.
Here, I'll go get her. Yeah, you're close. You're close. Just right behind you. Yes,
Oh, okay,
right,
okay. There's
right
a
here.
tube.
Hamster tube.
What the heck? How do you get in there? There's like a big ass. Oh, never mind. There's okay. Collider. Okay, that one.
I'm still
Oh,
traumatized by elevators from 5 years ago
Yeah,
that
right.
didn't work. So I usually don't use elevators. I think one too many Stony parties that I could not make it to the party because the elevator, because there was 50 people trying to use it.
oh my
Those are the
God.
good times.
Okay.
Oh, there is a lighthouse here.
Yes. Yes. Have you been up here?
I don't know.
Okay. It is a little hard to get up to because of the way that the camera angle goes
Uh-huh.
through the walls. So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
just,
Go in first person,
How do I do
yeah.
and
that, V?
And there might
Okay,
be
I'm
uh,
some
in. Yeah, I'm
colliders.
here. Okay, cool.
Okay. Anybody else that wants to jump up the lighthouse? All right.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna take a while. Hopefully these stairs, there's not too many stairs, Canessa.
There's not too many stairs,
Okay.
Ariana.
Okay, cool.
Just kidding. There's a fuck of them.
there's a ton of them,
Yeah.
and don't fall.
Gosh. Oh yeah, that'd be so bad. I have to start
No,
all over.
no guardrails. All right, where do we want
Yeah.
to go? Do we want to go? Oh, let's teach her. Here, follow us. So get ready to jump, and then come over the ocean. But
Oh,
don't
you're being bad.
don't
I'm
tell
so
anyone, guys.
Yeah,
hold
don't tell
on.
anyone.
We were good.
Okay, I got my glider on.
Just fly towards the ocean.
Oh, this
Fly,
is so beautiful.
fly towards the ocean.
Am I gonna get eaten by a shark?
We
Maybe.
Nice.
totally need the live view, you guys. You're generating FOMO
Oh,
and
this is
expectations.
Well,
Simple. Are you streaming with me?
yeah, the live view is posted up on the Jumbotron and
Yeah.
or at La Cantina
How
or
far can
any
we go?
streaming platforms.
We can go to the island where Tom Hanks was in Castaway.
Oh.
That we can go that far. Swiss Family Robinson. No, we can go pretty far. We got to like 208, I think, with our cords. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
just
on a
Uh-oh. Can I see
I'm
your
on a
just
don't
collider.
just don't tell anyone important,
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
my finger
Mariana.
hurts. My finger
I know.
hurts.
I don't know why I'm running, but now we can run the rest of the way.
Yeah, why are we running? They
I don't
did.
know.
They capped it at 164. They're like, nope, we ain't gliding past 164.
Oh, oh well, that's just due to artificial Decentraland gravity, but
There it is. Okay, it's back. Interesting.
yeah, we could go.
Has everyone done this before? Where like they've glided over? Am I the last person?
No,
Only if you're bad.
we discovered it and like talked about it and did it publicly last week, and I was like, don't anybody tell Big Brother. And so I think
What
it
the
was pretty
heck? You
good.
guys are dancing penguins now. What the heck?
Oh yeah. This is my pudgy penguin.
Oh,
And
cute.
you can get it by going to -89, -85, find the golden egg, click it, and it will be airdropped to your wallet.
You'll have to send me that cord again. Cord.
Yes.
Oh, so cute. It's like a little.
Gotta find the golden egg though.
Okay, so you guys took me out to the middle of the ocean. Now what? Are you guys gonna?
This is where we get you.
Yeah, I know. This is where.
I'll sell you a waffle.
Well, you
But I left
see,
my
Penguin.
wallet back at Cantina.
Oh, it's okay. I take
Do you?
crypto, and
Okay.
if you have your ledger, then you're good.
Oh, I think it fell at some point. The sharks ate it.
Oh no, that's what they all say. Oh god.
So
And we're just standing here, like they're not like they don't like kick us back to Cantina. Like get out of the ocean.
No, but as soon as they realize
Uh,
that we're like raptors, we found a way out of the pen again, and then they're gonna like shut us down, and
yeah,
they're gonna be like,
Hopefully-
"Don't you do that? You're not supposed to do that."
Is there anyone in Foundation on site right now? Can they hear us?
They
no
probably
one,
can. Like,
no one from Foundation
We're
comes to
talking. We're not
community
talking about anything
spaces.
Foundation. We're talking about. We're in Roblox. This is a Roblox setting that we're
yes, this
inspecting
is
right now.
Yes.
grow a garden.
I like your scene in Roblox, Kanessa.
Thank you so much. I tried to replicate Decentraland, and it looked similar. Oh, look
Yeah,
at my
you
water horse on the.
Oh, what?
Oh, I can really be Elsa. Oh
That
my.
is so cool. What? It's transparent.
Yes.
Gosh, I need to just like come back and just like learn everything the last 4 or 5 months.
That
They need
is.
to let us build out here.
It's pretty
Yeah.
funny that so much has changed. Here, I'll do some more. What else do we have? We have Hayabusa made this one. It's a picture frame.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay.
Yes, it's super cute.
So I'm gonna get here and then do this. Yes. Perfect.
Oh my gosh. And hold on, I'm in the way of the photo. Hold on.
No, get in the photo. Get in there.
All right.
Then we'll post it.
Well, I'll have to
No,
make
but
some room.
you had to put a Roblox. Here,
Yes.
you gotta put like a Roblox thing in the background.
Well,
Let
I
me see.
did make it public, so if like Lavra or somebody peeps my photos, they'll be like, "Dang it!" On May 2nd, they were out at -174, and that is impossible to do. And it'll be like, yep,
Maybe they won't put it together.
yep.
Hold on,
Well,
let me find my cinnamon.
this is not the only glitch. This is the only one that I've shared publicly. Like, there's some other fun things that I think I'm waiting. I'm not when I. Oh, we're so naughty. We're so naughty.
1 second, I'm trying to change up my emotes. No.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have really like, I don't know, just been pushing more, like making cool emotes, making cool wearables, lots of smart wearables. Like Dr. Drip and M have both made wearables where that's a perfect one.
Yeah, right.
Like smart wearables where we can talk to each other and like send little emojis to each other. Sin, you should put Ghosty on.
Oh.
Hophead.
I forget. It gets rid of my Mew. I forget. So
Too,
tragic. We
too
we
bad.
need a ghosty for like earrings or something like
Yeah.
that. I request ghosty for earrings.
Oh, sorry. I went
Get
the
us
wrong way. Well, I'll fix it in a second. I gotta get
Go.
my thingamajobber apply. All right. Does that work?
It's like a family portrait.
It is. All right, and then let's see.
Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. It turns the other way, and I don't know how to fix it.
And I can't see my font.
Oh, you gotta post this. This is so cute.
Apply.
Okay. Let's see, where is it? Apply. There we go.
I don't
Oh,
see yours.
I don't see yours either.
Mine?
Oh,
Oh
you
no,
know
oh
what?
no. What's up?
Here,
I'm gonna take it off and then put it back on. Sometimes I think you have to put it back on maybe.
Yeah,
here.
I don't see it working today at least.
We are not doing anything illegal right now.
No,
Never.
Not
not
us.
us. Not us.
This is obviously going to be a photoshopped photo.
Obviously. Ooh, I got a pretty good shot, or I'm gonna get a good shot here. All right, all right. I got my good pictures and all.
Nice.
I took my first screenshot in a long time.
Oh my god.
We'll do one more.
Let's see. Did you unequip and re-equip?
I
What?
did, but I can do it again. So like the wearable that we've got, Mariana, it's a smart wearable, and we have to like you have to equip it each time, and so maybe that's what it is. Is I just need to equip it.
The
Maybe,
perfect
because
song that would go with this is "I Feel Like an Astronaut in the Ocean."
Yeah, yeah, we look like
Oh, we need to
we're.
get some astronaut suits out here.
Oh my gosh, yes. Let's see.
Mew, make it Mew purple. Apply. No, no, he's not working right now.
Vanessa, how are you doing the heart emotes?
Oh, that is part of the emote. But here, if you look at down by your chat, there's a heart. Just do that. Or here, you can do. I mean, I won't show you my favorites, but there's some pretty good ones.
Oh, I see chat reactions. Is that different?
Here. You see those?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, like, yeah. Interesting.
Boop.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. Okay, cool.
Alrighty.
That's
Well,
fun.
well, Canessa, looks like we are up to our 3 hour mark.
Yes.
I know that we have a busy day on Decentraland here, especially with ABC's big day.
Yeah. I think we should go get some food, drink, detox a little bit, and then get everybody, give them time to come back fully refreshed to ABC Decentraland.
7 p.m.
Yes.
EST. Okay.
I'm having way too much fun with those.
I think Metabeast had his hand raised.
Oh, yes. Thank you. You're a good host. Good co-host, Mariana. We suck at this. And go ahead, Metabeast.
All right, sorry, I know you guys want to shut down here. I'll try to be quick. I just came up to mention that something I've been working on I know most people are not a fan of the Dow. I myself am not exactly either. Um, and with changes made, people have been a lot less active. But something I've been working on, and it's coming out here today or tomorrow. It's a final binding proposal, and it may or may not be a popular subject, but to me, I feel strongly that it's something that needs to be discussed and some sort of plan put in place. As many of you know who have been around with Decentraland for some time, that the official plan has been, to this day, it still in writing remains, that come 2030, which is less than 4 years away, the foundation is supposed to hand over the keys to the community, the DAO. There has been hints, or I don't know if you want to call them hints, or some things mentioned. One in particular from Yamal and somebody else from the foundation, that there is a possibility that come 2030 that the foundation is not going to turn over the keys to us. They will continue to play a part. However, that remains to be seen. But the proposal is for the council and the community. Those are the two that are required for this. Regenesis Labs has the option to participate, and some of it may be directed to them to take care of, depending on, I don't know what all. But anyway, it's to have a discussion and determine what things need to be in place come 2030 in order for this transition to happen. Because there's many things that are taken care of on the foundation end. Some, I mean, for Decentraland to continue as a DAO type thing, people will be required to take on some responsibilities. Some hopefully may be volunteer, some possibly paid. I mean, trying to think of a main example, I guess. Who's pay for the servers to keep Decentraland going? The DAO itself does not have a legal representation. The foundation does, Regenesis Labs does, but we as a community, we don't have any. There's a whole list that is mentioned. Basically, it's to draw out a roadmap of what we need to do in order to ensure that Decentraland continues once the foundation is no longer a part. The poll passed, the initial draft passed, all with 100% yeses. But the final binding one is going to require a lot more people to participate, and I hope people will, and I hope people will participate in a forum and a town hall of some sort to discuss the things that we believe will need remedied in order for it to continue. And I'm available for any questions. I'm also willing to do my part in all this, whether it's help host the forum or the town hall, to whatever. But I just wanted to mention that, and I hope many of you will take a look and take an opportunity to vote. Because, like I said, the final binding one is going to take a lot more than the draft or the poll, and I do appreciate everyone who voted in both.
Remind me, is this takeover optional? I forgot if it's just I haven't been around in a hot second. Like, is there somewhere in writing or some sort of like official, like, oh, the Decentraland Foundation is required to give it to the DAO? Like, I'm just trying to remember the fact pattern.
I don't know that it's required. It's in the white paper. That's the most that I can tell you. I mean, they did. It's in writing somewhere where they claimed they turned all the plazas over to the DAO, but they obviously have not.
Yeah, maybe they had mentioned it verbally, potentially. I'm trying to remember,
Yeah,
like
my
at the not Spain, it was Portugal. I'm trying to remember if there was. I don't know.
my thinking is like when they run out of money. Like here's the thing. Like I've and I'm oh man, this is just such a deep topic. Um, the quiet part that hasn't been said out loud, it's like, and these are just my thoughts, my opinions, I feel, is that once the foundation runs out of money, they're just going to go to the DAO. They're just going to take over the DAO, take over those high earning positions and whatnot, and like I mean, they already have Esteban to vote them in, and God knows how much other voting power, so they can self vote themselves in. Like now they could give us the opportunity to participate, I believe. Yeah, maybe. But I think they already have a plan. They're just not telling us the plan.
Yeah, and they've already been invited directly to Yamal to participate. We can't to participate in this, but any information they're willing to give us, hopefully they will give to the council at least anyway to help with this. Because I mean, just as it is right now, with not knowing anything, I just I don't know. It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense to me.
Yeah, like I said, the quiet part out loud. Like I think there's already a plan. We are just not meant to know about it. And I mean, as long as they continue to do a good job and shit, like shit. I mean, these shifts in power are kind of a detriment. Whenever like someone stops being the head of a project and shifting it over to someone else, like it takes time for them to get started. Like shit, it feels like it took Yamel 2 years to get his team and his vision established for the Decentraland Foundation. So and it's like now we're starting to see the fruits of the labor, thank God. But yeah, I don't think there's gonna be too much of a change, and even shit like you mentioned, even like they might not even do it. It might be that the Decentraland Foundation contract starts producing money, and they don't have to look towards a secondary contract to fund their stuffs.
Well, and as I said, wouldn't have legal repercussions, and that may be fine if that's the actual plan. But the way it is now, I feel the conversations have to take place.
Well, and I would use the words of Odd Job, and I crashed, so I'm logging back in. If you guys see me not at the ocean, I would. I mean, I guess I feel like Odd Job always says assume good intent. So, like in my mind, I'm thinking that they are trying really hard to build a product that we can scale to the masses. And so, like, if you want to know like what the plan is in 2030 based on today's numbers, it looks extremely grim. Like we are not pulling in enough in daily marketplace sales to be sustainable, and right now we don't have any other sustainable like forms of income. I mean, we could be staking ETH, we could there's other ways of
Well,
long-term
Regenesis Labs,
sustainability.
that is one of the things that is a part of the discussion. But at least Regenesis Labs has taken at least one step towards that with their diversification. Now,
Exactly.
if you go to their dashboard and you take a look, there are two separate ones. There are ones they're diversifying their what the money that they're being paid to
Yeah, they're
pay
stabilizing. Yeah, no, yeah, they're stabilizing what they were budgeted for, so that way mana doesn't crash, or like yeah, like when they swap to pay their positions, like that's why they're stabilizing it.
well, and they have theirs, but then they do have one that's specifically for the DAO itself as well. So
Yeah, I was thinking like the money that is not in the hands of the community. It's in the wallet that is not being given over. Like we could have earned at least like a month and a half ago when we did the numbers, we could have earned 5 ETH. Like
Right.
5 ETH has already been squandered just because it is sitting there not being used. And so I'm like looking at that and then like zooming out in the macro, like the bigger picture is that like long-term sustainability isn't just about how many sales we have in the marketplace or how many like how much in land resale that's paid back to the DAO. It's also these other ways of diversifying. And I feel like the momentum recently in Decentraland has really made good growth. And so I'm like adjusting my 2030 viewpoint of like, okay, we might actually be in a much stronger place in 4 years. So a lot of different parts to unpack. I think going forward with a plan is a good idea. As a council person, I'm torn on how to support it without like I want to support it. I want to be like sitting back here and like not biasing anybody's opinion. So as far as I can, I'm going to just let the community guide this. Like if it is what the community votes for, I'm going to stand behind it 100%. And I guess like as it proceeds into this final round, that's my hope. That's my intent, is just to be somebody that can execute the community's will. So if you see me not voting, I am trying to observe and not influence, just because I think that it's difficult to be on the council and then also be like the community member that's voting for these. So I think it's really important to see what the community holds as important, and it's had it's gotten through both of these phases so far. So yeah, thank you, MetaBeast, for your work on this, and hopefully we can have some good constructive conversations. I think actually if you were to spearhead something, it would be a good idea, just because I think the two places that are really good, appropriate places to talk about this is CBD and WTF, and both of those are, I'm on the council. Toxic is in Regenesis Labs, so if it needs to be someplace that's not affiliated with any other, like neutral ground, might be a good idea.
And I've already thought about that, doing something while the final draft for final proposal is up, because like I said, that one's going to require, it's going to require a lot more. I believe it's what, 6 million VP will be required to pass, and the draft got 2 million, which is good. And I tend to hold off putting my vote in until after it's ran for a little while as well. I mean, most likely I'm going to vote for mine, but I do try to hold off at least for a little bit, see how things go before I do. And the proposal itself is not answering the questions. It's basically bringing the questions to light to be discussed and hopefully find some answers.
If I can be completely honest, the only thing that I balk at a little bit is having the hard timeline, because I think sometimes things just take time. So like the immediacy, that's the only thing, is like, ooh, this might be hard to do in that time frame. Like that's the only thing, is just
Well,
it.
it should be written in there that there is some. I mean, if as long as there's updates on stuff, that's the important thing. If some things have to be extended, that can be fine. But we talk about being early. I don't know. Odd Job's not here anymore, but how fast has 4 years gone by for him and ABC Decentraland? It goes very quick,
Yeah.
and some of these things are going to take time. So we could wait till 2029 if we really felt that comfortable. But I don't think that's going to leave us enough time to get in place what we need to, should it come down to it.
No, I just mean the 90 days. Just getting
Yeah, yeah.
like a execute a full final response in 90 days. like just with the other things going on behind like the treasury, the
Yep, yep.
wallet
And
takeover, like
that's not going to change until the most likely till the lawsuit's over. So
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of moving pieces right now. Then you got Regenesis Labs with their term, like they have to finish that, reassess that money. Like who knows how much will be worth in 2030 with what's accessible. So yeah, this whole access to funds thing is probably one of the most critical part of this whole thing.
um,
um,
but I also want to mention, and I'm sorry, Canessa, if you don't want this mentioned, but I'm going to mention it. It's that my understanding that the council has not been paid since November. Um, I that I don't understand why. I mean, the DAO itself still has access to some funds, correct? Should we not be able to? Does that need
yeah.
a
No,
proposal
I mean,
put
I
through?
think
What
I think
needs done to
anything.
make that happen?
I don't know. I think there's we haven't been paid since November. So so like 7 months without pay. So anybody that ever wants to come at somebody that's doing something like for the money, like I don't know many people that would work for free for that long, but it's just me and my snarkiness. Yep, I don't know. I think there's a lot of money, a lot of places, but it's, as my grandma would say, it's neither here nor there. So I am still gonna be showing up and doing the work, and I know that I hope someday I'll get paid.
And I'd like to acknowledge. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you're the only council member I see out and about doing stuff and talking about anything and everything to Decentraland. You're the only one I know how to get a hold of.
Yep, and you know
So
what?
she is.
I don't try to control other people. I don't try to. I'm just gonna do what I can because that's the only person I can control. I do see Meta Ryuk from time to time. If other people feel strongly, I encourage you to, you know, speak on it. We don't all have to be in world all the time. Like I do believe that I am, um, I my strength coming to the council was my activity in the community. However, I do believe that that's not just one way. That is me bringing the concerns of the community to the council. Like they don't all have to log in all the time. I have seen them, like they are I think some of them are in world maybe more than we see. Would it be nice to have them in world all the time? Like absolutely. Do I think that people can build a world that they don't participate in? I don't know, but I think that you're probably going to have a better perspective when you're in actively using it. So, but I do think that like I think of a diamond that we're multifaceted. That I think that I am not the person to talk about smart contracts and deep blockchain solutions. Like there's another person who that is their wheelhouse. When you're talking about like strong DAO, like what is best practices, there's a different person that I'm so glad we have on board. Finance, regulation, like high corporate governance, there are people like that. We're a really strong council, and so I think that like it is acceptable that I'm in world all the time and I'm like the person. Um, but yeah, like I do think that uh, I think that goes across the board for all parties that want to see Decentraland grow. Like you gotta have your feet on the ground if you're going to have a perspective of the land because Mariana, just like you jumped in today and you had a different perspective. Like um, I'll say the same thing I said to everybody's face in Portugal and put everybody on the spot, and they probably hated me for it. Like, um, why would you build a world you don't want to come into? And so I'll just leave it at that. That I love this place. I'm going to come in whether I'm paid or not, and I am living, breathing, dying here. Like, I do not want to build here and level up to Roblox or Fortnite. Like, I'm a ride or die, and so that's probably not good long term. Like, I should probably be like, no, I'm gonna go like build in Roblox, but like I don't want to. I don't care about that. Like, I'm building here, so um, yeah, it is not always easy to be the visible one of the council, but I don't care. I didn't do this because it's easy. I did it because it's the right thing to do. So thanks, MetaBeast. It's a good thing to think about. And
Well, and this all started. My initial poll was to work towards more automation in the DAO, which would take some things off the council as well. Just some of the simpler things should be automated, and I didn't get very far when I started hitting roadblocks with the transparency issue, which is another one I'm working on, and I've been working with Gino on that. He has said that Regenesis Labs will take on the transparency with making sure you can find all the information you need to find easily. So, like from the DAO page, there should be a link to Regenesis Labs. Their dashboard is one of them. Some of the links are dead that I have found. So that started that whole thing, and then it also led into the legal aspect, and which then finally ended up being what I have put in front of everything else was this 2030 plan. And again, if the foundation, that's how the foundation wants to do it, I just feel they should tell us. I mean, leaving it open and hoping, I don't have hopium. I don't. Kind of tired of losing. Would like a win once in a while.
yeah, definitely. And I think in a market like this where mana's at 9 to 10 cents, I think it's from a strictly strategic numbers standpoint, it might be a while before we feel like we have a win. But I feel like, and it might be hopium. I might be running on hopium. I don't know, but like I feel like there's so many good things happening right now that like Decentraland actually feels fun. And as a builder, as somebody building experiences, it's never been easier and it's never been better. And so that's why like maybe I got like really maybe I'm at like 89% hopium in my tank because I'm a builder and I built when I could only build in the creator, or not even creator hub, the builder tool in 2019. And now, and I'm like, I'm seeing things that as a builder I can go like I went and coded, I won't tell you where it is, but like I coded some crazy shit in a scene that I was, well, I was like showing my kids like, look guys, I did this. And, I mean, they're not impressed, but there's things that we can do today that I could not do 6 months ago. And so that just gives me like hope for creators to make cool shit. Does that translate to how foundation, how the handover is going to go? I don't know. I'm guessing they already know how they want to do it. And trust me, I've had that conversation like as we've gone from like the traditional DAO where we were just bleeding out funds to anybody who had enough VP to this version where it's more controlled. Like, is this the beginning of the takeover? And like, I mean, some people say yes, it is, but I don't know. It feels like way more healthy and like at least we're not gutting ourselves, especially at. Could you imagine if we wouldn't have done this to be paying out $250,000 grants at 10-cent mana? Like, I don't know. I think we're in a much better position. And every time I go and open my Excel spreadsheet where I itemized every single freaking grant, and I see the money we paid, I start getting all fired up, and it just reinforces that this was the right move. And I know, like, people might not agree, but I tell you what, $5,000 to publish Decentraland report wearables, and only one got published. I mean, $250,000 to build beat blocks. For 500,000 to do Wonder Mine, and oh, I gotta stop. I'm gonna get too pissed off.
I know. 170,000 for a 7 week DJ show. Um,
How about 90,000 for a 4 day comedy festival?
ooh. How about how about 120,000 for a 3 day banyal?
Ah,
That one was my favorite event ever.
yeah.
Made it to the news. Yep. Okay.
And we got the wearables. Those
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. The
hideous.
house.
Yeah, that
The
that
house thing.
uh that off-brand great value Stitch is definitely worth the 120K. Yeah.
Now I think there's a better name. I think that's called AI slop, but it might not have been AI slop.
That was before AI slap. They literally just ripped off Stitch and then they're like, "How can we make them dopier?"
So yeah, there's those uncomfortable truths, uncomfortable conversations that they're the only way forward, and I think they're going to happen whether they happen now or closer to 2030. They have to happen.
Have you guys, and I don't want to like drag this obviously long, but like, have you guys been talking about the forum? Like I know there's like the grants program coming up. I've been seeing the posts like just actually a few days ago. Like I know like it's pretty much like in the Regenesis's labs, like discretion, but I think it does help with having all these forum comments. I like all these like AI agent questions that are coming out of it. Um, but I think yeah, I'm personally gonna go spend some time just to like maybe comment on each one of these like in like the next few days. But I think that's also like a good thing to kind of keep an eye out in the forums along with MetaBeast's future proposal, I guess. But yeah, not
uh,
sure if there's been development on that. If you guys, I haven't been around, so I don't know if you guys have spoken about that yet.
Not much, because they've come in different waves. Like the first people that submitted theirs were the first to have theirs on the forum, and like those bots are honestly brutal. Like they're amazing because they're asking the questions that are probably really hard for a human who knows the human submitting this proposal. Like it's always hard when you're like, oh, like I have this question, but I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. It's kind of nice to decentralize that and put that in the hands of the bots, but they are asking the hard questions. Now I think now it's fair. Like everybody's proposals out with the responses from the AI agents. So I think that all of those should be there that we can read through.
Gosh, I wish we had this feature back in 2022.
Oh yeah, I mean some of them are,
Imagine.
yeah, like because there's some that, like, there's one that I can see like there's value in it, because it's like it's value because it's from a different part of the country, and I know for a fact there's like a different viral value that that part of the country holds. And so I was like, oh my gosh, this is brilliant for this region, but it's not a thing here in the US, so it might not make sense. But like fashion, like there's this whole culture behind, like, oh my gosh, there's these games like life makeover, and they just, all you do is you take pictures of your avatar and post it. And so there's one proposal that's that, and I'm like, yeah, culturally this is such a good idea, but I don't know that it will make sense if you don't realize that like there's a whole meme culture there. um so yeah, it's really interesting. And also like breaking down, just because these were themed grants, like you're supposed to fit these around, the some like AI tool for creators, and so some of them might be like borderline, like, is this a tool for creators or not? So yeah, I don't know. Sinful Make, have you guys gone through and seen any of them?
Dr. Drip, wearable generator, uh, pass.
Every time I go deal with a Dow, somebody likes to yell at me. So, no. Every time I put my nose a little in there, it just gets
That
rubbed in poo.
doesn't
So
mean
I'm
you run
just,
away from it.
I mean, I'm an emotional person, and when I get my nose rubbed in poo, I just need a break.
Yeah, no one likes
I
poo
should
on
have
their nose. You're right.
taken a page from that book years ago. Sorry, I'll stop.
But yeah, I've read through like the first wave. I haven't seen any of from like the wave after that. But yeah, definitely do want to check them out. And yeah, we probably should kind of talk about it a little bit, maybe next week for next week's space, about the proposals, what we love, what we don't love, what we need, don't need, just to kind of like form like kind of like a be able to like form opinions here amongst like those that don't know what's going on, or like don't, maybe they're in between a proposal that where they think it's good but also don't think it's good for some reason. So yeah, would be good to go over those next week. When does all of that end? Do you know?
I'll have to look. I think it's also like like we actually, I'm thinking about some other things that happened this week. Like we're at a point um culturally where how to articulate this? Like we have a lot of trauma around bad grants, bad things. I'm just thinking sin, some things that, like from the jumpstart, that like we've seen projects come in, ask for money, completely rug, and then just zip out. And like we've seen relationships with Decentraland be transactional, which to some people they're like, yeah, it's a job. Of course it's going to be transactional. I'm going to come in, do the service, you're going to pay me, I'm going to leave. And like that does kind of make sense surface level, but like to us who have been here, who poured our heart and soul, when we see somebody do that, we're like, extractor. And we might be like edgy and like bitter because we've seen, oh, Metabeast, I'm trying to let you up here. I don't know if it's not working.
I let them up.
Okay, like we've seen people do that, and so I think we're protective of our DAO. But now we have new people applying for grants who have not lived through 4 bloody years of the forums, like some of us have. And so I'm thinking like, okay, I don't want there to be hurt feelings because we tried to get this grant, we didn't get it because we didn't articulate it right, or our idea wasn't fleshed out. So almost even a way of like explaining, hey, like this is why we're doing it this way. And I don't know, just trying to think about different perspectives, that like the way we see it might be really close to the source, and it might be hard to, or we might just need to talk to newer users and be, I don't know, like find some middle ground that like, yeah, we're really protective over this because there's been some really bad actors. That doesn't mean your idea was bad. It just might mean that like parts of it need to be worked on a little bit more. Like I almost wish there could be a second round to this, like where they get to tweak their proposal, make changes, and then bring it back, in a way that's going to be like long-term stability. Am I rambling, or does that make any sense?
No, you're spot on, Canessa. But everything, and even like expectations, I know like a lot of like during like our generation or 2022, like there was like all these big, large sum grants Because then it's also about, like, why is it only a cap 15 or whatever it's 15,000 USD, but then it's like that's going to be in mana. So then like there's that discussion too. It's like, oh, how come they got all these $250,000 grants? This is only 15,000. So then there's like that. I think that's going to be like a interesting issue too, and how that gets vested out, and which is good. Like there's parameters in place for it or whatever, but um there's also like that trauma as well, the monetary aspect.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Swap that stuff out if you're I think a lot of
Yeah.
people at the Jumpstart program learned that like you got paid, and by the time you got access to the funds, the the value had dropped like I don't know. I wasn't looking as close as I should have, but like significant loss of value. So you might have paid an artist $200, and then now your mana value is like 160, and
Yeah.
that's hard. But that's the nature of crypto. That's not something that's not new.
Yeah. Right.
I park my mana in land.
And VP. It's parked in VP and a DAO that you kind of vote with.
A VP in a DAO where VP is useless currently. But I do have that VP though.
You do have it.
All right. Alrighty. I'm gonna make a hard stop here since we've been going for
Yeah,
another
thank you.
37
Yeah.
minutes
And
since.
Toxic did answer the question. Final decisions can be expected in the next few days, and or at the latest early next week. So thank you, Toxic.
Ah, okay, dang. So I mean, it would not fit the timeline to go over them next week. Then I guess if the decisions haven't been made until next week, then or next Monday, then we could talk about it on the space next week. If not, we could talk about the results. Metabeast.
Don't sound so enthused. I'll try to include like my final thoughts with this too as well. So,
Oh, I was gonna skip over final thoughts. We're past
okay,
that.
well,
So go ahead
whatever.
then.
I will try to be quick. Real quick too. So I just posted something down below. Well, in the comments of the CBD. I can't access them here, but the Beasts community has put together a website of Beast tools to use to create with your beasts. I posted that link in the CBD Twitter Space thread. If anybody wants to check that out, I just noticed this, and it just seems weird to me. I'm just mentioning it unless somebody has an answer, but there's no DAO access from Decentraland.org. It looks like anymore. But then
Oh, I
also
think you have to just click into it. It's there's a funny way of getting to it. Let me see. You have to click into I forget the name of it. It's the one in
one of
the
them, one of the
yeah, learn.
menus.
Click
Okay.
into learn. No, hold on. I
Yeah,
What
first
that
I
one
what
I
go
what I
tried.
shop,
what
then I
what what
go
I what I do is just I go up to the URL bar. I delete everything until it gets to decentraland.org. Then I just put /DAO, and
That's what
that's it.
That's exactly what I ended up doing just a minute ago. But then I have an announcement to make. Uh, Old guy is on the road. He's going to announce it on his Twitter, but he had said he would announce it in this space. He had a competition going for some images taken using the space glider. I guess on his behalf, I'll thank everyone who participated in that. And I will just come out and say it. He asked me if I would be the judge. So I have a winner. It is somebody I don't know. Hopefully, some of you guys know. And I will say this purple had a little bit to do with it, Sinful. But Mayfair, for their nighttime capture, coming using the glider, is who I picked. There were some very good shots. I felt that one was unique and different. You could see Decentraland. I did kind of like it if it had a clean image with no UI, no names. Was kind of one of my rules that I put in place. But yeah, after going through them, Mayfair is the winner.
And Mayfair or Moffer, I in my head pronounce it Moffer, but they are on site, and so congratulations. Hopefully, I just tagged you. Hopefully, you hear this. So that is awesome. And Moffer is my cake buddy, so really cool to see them win.
Congrats to that to them. You'll see an official post from Old Guy later today, is my understanding.
Yep, GG's, Moffer. And Kanessa, what you were mentioning about how to get to the DAO from the website, you don't even have to type on or click on any of like the like learn or create or anything like that. From like just the home page, if you scroll all the way down in the bottom left under resources, there is a vote button, and that will take you to the DAO. I think
Nice.
that's what you were referring to, right, earlier? The
Something. I just click
something.
buttons until I get there.
Yeah. All righty, all right. So let's close this puppy down. Canessa, final thoughts?
I think just come to ABC in a couple hours and eat and drink water. Get your blood sugar back up.
Yes, that's exactly where I'm gonna rush to. And literally that's why I have stopped accepting requests. I'm cutting it off here. I need some sugar. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming to today's space. And I do see Oli T down there, a fellow Lil Pudgy. I've been loving, seeing all like some pudgies like pop into the space and kind of have a listen, see what we're about. They probably think we're insane, but that's the first step. We just show them how insane we are, and then they'll get curious towards why we're so happy being insane, uh, and then that's how we capture them into the cult. Anyway, the thank you, everyone. Love you all. We'll be back here next week for week 204. And yeah, hopefully we have some proposals, either accepted proposals to talk about, or even just like final opinions on proposals for the Regenesis Labs grants. So that this is going to be awesome. If you haven't commented under Dr. Drip's wearable generator proposal, please make sure to do so and say some nice words because, oh my God, we need that one. And yeah, I think that's all I got, Canessa.
Does somebody have the link to that? Because that's not from the Decentraland website, correct?
It's in the forums, like under Regenesis Labs proposals.
In the forums? Okay.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, Regenesis Labs category, and then there should be like proposals in there as well. But I can DM you uh Dr. Drip's proposal. All right. Have a good day, everyone. Love you all. Thank you for the conversation. It's been great. See you at ABC.
Are we singing happy birthday to them later?
We might.